back and stun them for 2 seconds.
Alright, we are live currently. Live from New York. It's Saturday night. No, wait. Fuck. It's Friday, right? Yeah, okay. Anyways,
No?
It's Saturday.
oh, fuck.
Saturday is when we play this game. This is the Saturday game.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Live from New York. It's Saturday night.
What do you mean live from New York? Everybody's fucking dead over there.
Well, I
It is literally live from New York.
I am in New York right now, dude. I don't know what your problem is.
Are you alive?
As far as I'm aware.
You live
I mean,
in New
last
York?
time I live in New York State.
I'm sorry. Oh.
No, I don't live in New York City anymore. I did for a while, but no, I'm not dying of any foreign strange diseases. Before we begin, there's something I wanted to bring up.
That is racist.
That was racist. There's something I wanted to bring up real quick. One, Gloomy. Oh, well, actually, I should probably ask Orlando. Are you down to play board games tomorrow and Sunday?
Probably.
Okay, cool. So we're probably going to be playing Pandemic tomorrow. Gloomy, Vlad, and yeah, and Yee. All four of us.
Would we like someone else? Because I could probably get Sumi to play.
Yeah, sure.
Or
Okay.
possibly.
Does it do 5 players?
Yeah, I thought it
forget.
went up to 4.
Oh, there might be an expansion for
There's
it,
probably
actually.
an expansion. I have the module I have has all the expansions.
I was going to say, there are like 30 pandemic expansions. I haven't played
also-
with any of them.
How much does a kata cost again?
Great.
3.
Almost always.
Techniques are 3.
Forever and always.
Oh, fuck. I could get 2 kata.
2 Okada. Anyway.
Lamau Tukata.
So, very important. There's one last very important thing. There are currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in this Discord voice call right now. Only 4 of them, not including including myself, I guess, are actually following my Twitch channel. Very interesting. Just wanted to bring that to I'm not going to name names. I just wanted to bring that to their attention.
Spider, stop shilling your Twitch channel.
I saw the little notification. Ah, there it is! Tofflesby wins!
Crush my cock with a rock, I must.
I actually turned that off because it's like kind of annoying on stream. Anyways, is Gloomy here?
No, it isn't.
Okay.
Put it back, you cow.
Fine, I'll put it back on. I hope it's... Okay, is it back on? Oh, shit, no, I just muted it. Fuck. Fuck me.
I don't follow people's Twitch channels.
I don't listen to hip-hop.
It's true. I don't.
I was going to say, the only time that I'm ever on Twitch is to just, like, sit in the stream and inflate the view count.
Exactly.
On Saturdays.
Exactly. Let me see here. How do I...
Hey, you have 702 channel views. You're getting up there.
I'm getting up
You're a
there.
big boy now.
All right.
With three whole viewers. 5 whole
Special
viewers.
boy.
Yeah, I'm shooting up. Anyways, Gloomy, are you here?
Yes.
Oh, God. Cursed
Whoa.
Gloomy.
That is a very
I am on a
cursed
phone
Gloomy.
right now, but yes.
All right. Are you available to actually play? Because we can like.
Yeah,
have
yeah,
some-
no, I'm fully available to play right
Alright.
here.
You know
on my
what
couch.
would make L5R better? If the clan territories, if their borders were like shaped like their animals.
I'll fucking
What?
kill you,
What?
Oro.
No, that's definitely cursed. I don't know what your fucking plan is. There's an ad playing currently. Okay, I'm just gonna mute it. Is it? Please. Why are you doing this?
Why are you playing Meow Remix?
It's
Brian?
an ad on the Spotify playlist. What? Okay, you know what? Fucking forget it. All right, Gloomy.
What the fuck are we doing?
What?
It's an ad on the Spotify playlist.
That just fucking turn.
Wait. Oh fuck. This is the wrong playlist. I'm sorry. Stream's over. I was like, I thought this was an ad or something. Stream's over.
Game over.
Okay.
Game over, man. Game over.
Okay. Hang on. I got it. No, stop! What are you doing? Fucking stop!
Why is this on your Spotify playlist?
Is As I Lay Dying the band or the song?
It's the band.
That's the name of a William Faulkner novel.
It's the band. Yeah. Anyways.
That's the name of William Faulkner's best novel. Don't at me, Time Top 100.
We're at number 23.
Okay.
Fuck.
Gloomy. Koga.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 buttons in the memory of Hida.
Shut the hell up! Alright. Koga. You have endured... We're opening on you. Koga, you have endured the several weeks at sea sailing down the Drowned Merchant River here through Toshirambo. Yorihiko Noraijin has taken a liking to you after your impressive display of martial prowess in attacking that random fucking vessel on the river here. You say,
Yeah, I mean, you gotta admit, Koga's pretty good at committing war crime.
you're getting up there.
Several weeks. Are we in time skip?
You'll see. So, Koga, yeah, you sail down the Drowned Merchant River here. You go largely unmolested. For as long as you're kind of sailing past the coast through Kyuden Kasuga here, you are kind of shadowed by several ships, but they are too slow to catch up to Yorihiko no Raijin's ships, and they give off chase a little before Kyuden does. Shut the hell up! Last fucking time to do anything with you people. And finally, you make it to Kyuden Gote, the capital of the Mantis clan. And I actually made a map for this. And voila! Oh, Gloomy can't see it. Hang on.
Guys, I think now, considering world events and everyone's staying at home, it's a good time to bring back the game.
No. God, no. Don't unleash that evil upon the world again. We're dealing with one pandemic already.
The one you just lost the war.
Oh no!
What are you, in a Korean death cult?
Alright. Koga, you have arrived in Kyuden Gote, capital of the Mantis. And I made this map myself, just so you're all aware.
Wow.
Yeah, we can tell.
Don't be rude.
I spent like 3 hours on this. Fuck you, dude.
It looks nice.
Thanks. See? Hosako steps up to the bow of the ship, where I assume Koga is also standing. She runs her hands through her hair and says, well, here it is, home sweet home. What do you think, Koga?
I'd like to...
What was that?
Whoa.
What?
What?
What? Gloomy? Gloomy, none of us can hear you. No, none of us can hear you. Switch to your data.
God damn it.
Okay, we heard that.
Well, that came through.
Yeah, I came through.
Okay, can you still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, I think I'm just fucking up the button. That's my bad.
Okay.
So I'd like to ask her, like, how is the city?
Depends on what you mean by how and is. That can mean a lot of things, I suppose. It's...
And also by city.
And also by...
I'd like the answer to both.
Well, you've spent enough time in Toshirambo now, yeah? It's a little like that. It's... I don't know. The poorer parts are about as poor. The richer parts are not really quite as rich, but it's home. Trade comes through here pretty constantly. We got lots of places that... Lots of things that don't really show up in the places in Rokugan. Really valuable. Fishing's good, the spice is good. She just kind of shrugs her shoulders. Could be better,
Do they have
but...
opium?
Actually, opium doesn't really grow in, like, places like this.
Did you say it doesn't grow in places
It doesn't
like
grow
this?
in places like this. Not really, like,
Oh,
naturally.
Jesus Christ.
You could import it, it's fine. She shrugs and says, it's home. It's been home for most of my life now.
And I am excited to see it.
I think there's one thing we need to do first, though. We need to talk to my father.
Oh, correct.
Oh, yeah, we are.
How is your father? A noble man, I'm sure.
She pauses for a little bit and says, He's very, let's say, idiosyncratic. I think that's the best word for it.
Fair enough.
Let's see here. Oh shit, do I not have him here? I might not. I totally forgot to... I may have forgotten to upload his character art. Anywho... Okay, so the Mantis sailors are all given, like, a hero's welcome back home. They start, like... They're basically just, like, Robin Hooding it up. They're just, like, throwing the spoils of war and shit they've taken in their travels just, like, back into the populace. They're not keeping any of it for themselves. They're just, like, chucking it and dumping it and doing whatever the fuck. They're only in this for the glory. And Yorihiko no Raijin is just, like, eating it up. He is hamming it up, and he is just, like, absolutely drunk on the attention right now.
I think we all know the scene in Lawrence of Arabia. That
I
needs
am
to be
a river
quoted.
to my people!
To my people! Ah!
Correct. Alright, so she leads you back to the Unagi estate up on the better part of the town up here on the left. And it's kind of starting to get, like, drizzly and rainy here. It's, you know, the seasons are turning and the days are getting a little shorter. It's about, like, 10 minutes of waiting before Unagi Gin comes out. He's, quite an interesting character. He's bald and wears his top knot kind of low. He has, like, a noticeable goatee, and he's definitely getting on at his age. He's, like, really kind of, like, wrinkly, and he's a little hunched over. And, as he walks in the room, you see his eyes are, like, white and misty. Like, this man is, like, stone fucking blind. He kind of, like, looks around the room and starts, like, feeling up with his cane, and he says, "Where is he? I've heard rumors. Yes, word come down the grapevine of a suitor. Is he here? May I see him? Perhaps he could make himself known for an old man." Does he make himself known for an old man?
Just stands there.
I'm Koga.
He, like, turns to the direction of your talking, and he's like, "Koga, come here, son. Let me get a look at you."
I reluctantly approach.
He grabs your face and, like, starts running his hands over your face and, like, starts feeling your hair, and he runs his fingers through your hair, and he just starts, like, kind of, like, feeling you up. It's, like, it's not invasive, but it's, like, fucking weird. He's, like, looking, I should say, you know, scare quotes, because this man, as you see now, is stone fucking blind.
He just needs to learn the earth needs no ice key.
Where are you from, Koga-kun? Tell me everything. He, like, sticks his face in your hair and... Oh.
I am from Bayushi land.
Bayushi land?
Bayushi lands plural.
Lands plural. Okay, fine. A scorpion here in my halls. He gets really close to your face and he softly whispers in your ear, "Can you swim, little scorpion?"
Spider.
Okay, we're assassinating him too.
Like, is that,
What was that, Gloomy?
can I actually swim? Like, is that a common thing?
Yeah, totally. Like, physically
cool.
swim? Yes.
Well, okay, I just didn't know if my character knew how to swim. Anyway, yeah, I guess, yeah, I do know how to swim.
Okay, so, out of character, I need to point out, the euphemism "I can swim" refers to a scorpion that becomes, incredibly ambitious and, perhaps untrustworthy.
Yeah, that is useful information. In other words, no, I drown in puddles.
I drown in puddles. Do you just tell him I drown in puddles?
You know, Yes.
He
Wow.
just kind of goes like. I think I like him. I think I do, anyways. Koga, he grabs your bad arm just very suddenly. He just like snatches it.
Hold Cosette! Hold Cosette!
I mean,
Kinda-
I don't. Never mind. I don't want to say that in character anyway.
He like grabs your arm, your bad arm, and like runs his hand over it, over your like stump. He like kind of like wiggles his fingers on it and gets his nose really close and just like does all this like weird invasive stuff. And he's like, a scorpion without a sting? Where has it gone?
I don't suppose I really know where it went. Actually, no. Where did I brought it home, don't I?
I think
Yes.
you did mention at some point you like grabbed it. Yes.
I guess it's at home, under my mat.
No. We'll need to do better than that, I think. I can do you much better than that.
How many people can Koga get to make him a hand?
An abundance of hands.
I want a magic third arm.
Just comes out of your fucking chest or something.
Yes. Or my back, like Doc Ock.
Because you're a scorpion, get it?
I get
Yes. Yes.
No, wouldn't he be the Scorpion? Like, there's a Spider-Man villain called the Scorpion.
Yeah.
Unagi Gin kind of like... He stares you eye to eye, and he's like, would you like a new one, little Scorpion?
Would I like
a new sting?
I would love a new sting, in fact.
He gives you like a really wry grin, and you can see his like teeth are kind of like old and yellow and rotting. He kind of like softly chuckles to himself. It'll come at a cost. It's worth more than my daughter's hand. It's worth much.
I just realized this is Hosoko's dad.
Gloomy.
I don't think I would have changed anything, but yeah.
Gloomy.
I fucking told you.
Is that in character?
I do no, that is not in character.
He's only now realizing this, despite me telling him. Anyways,
Yes.
what was your response to? He asked you, "Would you like a new one?" What was your
said
response?
yes. I did want a new one.
So eager. Is it worth all that typing in the background? God, fuck you people. He looks at you and says, what would it be worth to you, Mr. Scorpion? I have much I can offer.
I mean, it would be worth quite a bit. I suppose it depends on what you would want.
He doesn't really answer. He's just kind of like looking into your eyes with his blind eyes. He's kind of just like... You can almost feel like this man's like just like looking into your soul, despite the fact that he's like fucking blind. Like stone blind.
Okay. Mildly off-put.
It wouldn't be a matter of what you give back. It's a matter of what you would give away. What you'd be willing to give up.
Did you have something in mind? Yo, Vlad, your dad's got problems, man.
And you can see Hosako is, like, in the background there. She has just, like, this, like, really fucking deeply concerned look on her face. Come with me. We start now.
Okay.
He takes you to a back room, and there is, like, not like a tailor-made Koga-sized chair, but, like, a table. It's about, like, a
vaguely Koga-sized table.
A vaguely Koga-sized table, yeah. And there's a bunch of equipment. It's, like, kind of, like, dimly lit, and there's, like, kind of specialized limelights for it. Sitting in the back is a guy I have mentioned a couple times before, and is, like, you've met before, but you really don't remember, is Mamushi Shunro, who I think I have around. Shunro was, like, the guy who healed your arm initially. Probably don't remember him.
Oh, good to see you again, buddy.
He's a big guy.
He's not that big.
He was a nice man.
For you.
He looks at you, and he has this, like, also a very concerned grimace on his face, and says, "Good to see you again, Koga-san. Wish we could be meeting on better circumstances. You have an odd way of finding yourself before me on my table."
Yes, but to be fair, the circumstances are certainly much better than the last time we met.
So you say. He has, like, a really, like, grim look on his face. He snaps his fingers and says, "Bring it forward." An attendant, garbed mostly in, like, white robes, and, like, with a face mask, brings forward... You can't really tell. It's almost the size of a vase or something. It's kind of wrapped up in linens. Shunro gestures to the table and says, "Please get on it, Koga. This will, Please, let's just get this over with."
Koga willingly gets this over with.
The attendant brings forward a table and places the thing wrapped in linens on it. He unrolls it, and it reveals itself... Hang on a second. It reveals itself to be a jet black piece of wood. It's a hand. It's made out of black wood and metal. They appear to be threads and bolts haphazardly strung throughout the gauntlet. They seem to kind of thread and weave in and out of the interior of the device. It's about the size of a man's arm, or I'd say, just like from the length of a forearm up to the hand. Shunro and the attendant kind of, like, take some measurements of your stump, and they say, and Shunro just chimes in and says, "We will have to cut down in some parts. The measurements aren't quite right." He licks his lips, and he's very clearly nervous. Shunro then brings forward clamps, hammers, a scalpel, a bone saw, several bolts, and one large hand crank drill.
And a large soda.
Thanks for that. Shunro looks at you and says, there won't be much we can do for the pain, I'm afraid, Koga-san."
There is something Koga could do for the pain.
Are you gonna do it?
You know... Oh, God.
Just do it, you fucking coward. You should... No, actually, I'm gonna... You're probably, like, 3 days out at this point of, like, opium. Like, it's more than 3 days you start taking shakes, yeah.
I think you are right now, yeah. Oh, God.
Are you ready, Koga-san?
I think we're just gonna suffer through it. I'm not smoking opium in front of fucking... the girl I'm trying
I don't want to
impress.
I want to impress the girl I like by not smoking opium right before an amputation.
Shunro
You like this girl, right?
Shunro purses his lips and goes, "Let us begin." Okay. We are gonna wheel the fuck back a couple of weeks. I mentioned like we had like jumped forward a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
The stuff that's gonna be taking place with the other guys here is gonna be like, what's been taking place over like this time that Koga's had his like trek, I guess. What would be the proper word? His journey, his voyage,
Odyssey.
his odyssey.
Quickly, everyone, rush to the Mantis capital as fast as we can to cause a time paradox.
Excellent. Okay. We'll just rip a massive hole in space-time, and there'll be a second Shadowlands to deal with.
You know, I
think
kind of
that'd be
like what you
hilarious.
guys come up with sometimes. Sometimes. Only sometimes. I think around like 30% of the time. Anyways, yeah, back to the Winter Court here. Let me see here. I have notes on this. The room is already abuzz with rumors planted last session. Domadai has been sitting there kind of quietly, just sort of like haphazardly picking at his food, very stiff and firm. He is very clearly aware. Shut the fuck up! He is very clearly aware that he is the center of yet another scandal. Okay, at this point, this is like a big dinner where you can, you know, hobnob with other people. What's everyone doing now that like the last
Oh,
intrigue?
another one in the hobnob jar.
Another hobnob jar. What is everyone up to currently? Well, the whole party up to?
Rumi is doing his best to act natural, like he didn't just spread that fucking rumor himself.
Like he did not just personally do that. Yeah, that's pretty fair. Anyone else have anything in particular?
I think Kyo is probably like, you know, maybe sort of interacting with the various like other clan lords and just making himself known.
Okay. You are sitting
And-
direct. Was that?
Sort of liked, I guess, if possible. Where
You're trying to schmooze, is what you're telling me?
a little bit, not too bad. Just sort of getting the sort of warrior camaraderie going.
Okay. Why don't you roll me courtesy water?
You don't say.
No, you don't say. I say a lot of things. Also, let me get rid of like this fucking like weird.
Like
matrix.
hobnob.
Oh boy.
Wait, what? Just
Okay.
The TN is 3. So the TN's 3. Yeah.
They're
I'll take all of those.
Yeah.
I can't see most of them.
either.
They're coming along.
Are you guys
Well,
having trouble with your like?
Roll20 is having a couple issues. It's being
Oh,
slow.
is it? I have not been aware. I'm on. It's working fine for me. It works on my machine, herder.
I'm just gonna refresh. Maybe it'll.
Yeah, same.
Am I talking with anyone in particular right now?
You currently have the ear of the guy sitting next to you, Tombo Kazuhira. He is some sort of dignitary from the Tombo clan, the Tombo family, the Dragonfly clan.
Uh-huh.
And he apparently you're seeming to get along. He seems to be like a little amicable, maybe not a little amicable. He's definitely like amicable, and you know, you're just kind of like shooting the shit mostly, and says, Kyo dono. I'm uncertain about what it is that brings you here, but I'm quite glad to have your company. I always loved hearing stories and talk from all about the world. You have quite an interesting history about you, don't you?
I would like to know his ninja.
You like those ninja? Okay. Let's see here.
I'm spending my 2 ops if that wasn't clear.
Oh, okay. His ninja.
It was shallow waters.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that didn't like come up just immediately. His ninja is maintain peace between the Dragon Clan and the Lion Clan.
Okay. I'm here to assist in the introduction of the Mantis clan into the world of the Great Clan.
Tunbo doesn't crack, but you can tell he's like a little taken aback by this statement. He sort of stumbles to what he wants to say next. That's quite a big duty and certainly a tall order, Kyo-san.
I agree with you, but I do further wish to see peace between the clans.
He kind of
and I-
smiles.
I believe the duty I've been sent here to accomplish will help bring about that.
He kind of smiles and nods and sort of says, I see we are not all entirely different-minded in our interests, Kyodono.
Oh, very good.
Very good indeed. Was anyone else doing anything in particular?
Akira is going to hobnob.
Okay, who are you hobnobbing with? Anyone in particular? Who are you hobnobbing with?
Uh,
There's a lot of people here. I do have like a list, I believe. If you want, like,
Yeah, send me the list.
Oh fuck. Well, I do have.
If you actually have it.
I do have the list. It's just like kind of buried in my notes.
Is it just the people displayed on screen?
It's more than the people displayed on screen. I think I can bring up like more of them. There is Naotsu, who is the first one that comes to mind that isn't on the screen is Naotsu. She is your cousin. She is mute and of weak constitution, but is like generally like of chipper demeanor and is very book smart.
Oh, she's mute. I see. Maybe not.
Oh, okay, I see. So
she's mute.
Doji Natsu.
Fucked up if true.
Wow. All right, I just feel like that.
Shima
Kawano is here.
Oh god, I don't want to talk to him.
Sorry.
He'll get mad at me for not like praying to the ancestors 12 times.
Yes, actually.
Yeah. See. You know what? We'll just what a nerd. We'll talk to I don't know this dude. I'll talk to the unicorn guy that I already know doesn't like the crane.
Real quick, I do have some more. I did finally find the list. Okay, so there's the Tortoise Clan champion, Nakauji, Agasha Kyoma, who is kind of an important deal. He was the very close friend of the last Emperor Hante, and when he died, he was left as godfather to the current emperor, and, you know, he is available to talk to. There is also Miratomo Kageyasu, the... Miramoto, yeah. Miramoto Kageyasu, he is the current Dragon Clan Sokuzunin? I forget what it is. He's like...
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, Sokuzunin. Yes. He handles, like, the day-to-day affairs and, like, military stuff of the clan at large.
Right.
Oh, and Bayushi Seiji.
Bayushi Seiji was Sane's boss. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out like who it would be best to talk to with regards to furthering our political ends. Probably not my cousin, unless my cousin's got dirt on Damodai, which I guess is possible, but yeah. Okay, we'll just try to talk to Agasha. What's his face?
Kyoma Agasha.
Yeah. He seems important. We'll talk to.
All right. I thought I had character art for him. I do not. He's kind of old and stuffy. He's of a kind of small stature and has like a bit of a longer beard. He doesn't really have a specific role in like the imperial hierarchy, but he is an advisor and he's like revered pretty highly. He's easy enough to approach. A man of your status would probably be able to approach him. Not terribly difficult. He's kind of hunched over. He's a little small, and he's just sort of sitting there grumbling over his tea. He doesn't really look like it doesn't really look like the feast at hand is to his taste. He looks up at you and doesn't fucking say anything. He just like makes eye contact and sips at his tea.
No, we're in Dragonfly territory, so it would be weird if the food wasn't to his taste. Well, I guess I'll ask if the yeah. Oh, I know. We'll say it as a joke. We'll be like, is the food of the far foreign dragonfly not quite to your liking? Dragon-san?
He
Uh-huh.
he kind of gives you like a little courteous smile, but you can tell he didn't really think that was funny. He says, "I have very specific dietary preferences."
What sort of preference?
The soy sauce needs to be prepared in a certain way, otherwise it causes my bowels terrible irritation.
All right, we're not going to talk to this guy. We're going to politely excuse ourselves and leave.
Dark crystal.
Say we're going to just like introduce myself, bow, and then leave politely. I'm not talking to this man.
I must leave.
Oh, my microwave is burning.
Microwave burr.
You can't fucking see it, but I am crying.
All right, let's roll the dice. Let's talk to somebody else. I don't want to talk to the Cordis Clan champion. He'll try to kill me. Oh wait, yes I do. I haven't had a good duel in a while. Let's go talk.
Oh my fucking god.
Can I be part of this?
Yes.
Sounds hilarious.
Totally.
I haven't.
The
had
world
a
is
good
your
duel
oyster,
in a
buddy.
while.
A world is your oyster.
Who did we kill the Sokazunen or the
Yeah,
previous
you
champion?
You killed the heir.
Okay.
Yeah, so I get the Sokazunen. I think that would be his title.
Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna rock up to him with Kyoga in tow, I suppose.
He is flanked by a couple of... They're not wearing weapons, obviously, but there's like a couple of like big dudes, obviously there to keep people away. As they see you approach, they kind of just like saunter up and make themselves kind of like in between the two of you. Nakauji very clearly saw you approach and has chosen not to acknowledge you.
Hello there.
General nuisance.
One of the enforcers goes, "Good day, Crane-san. I'm afraid the clan champion, the Honorable Uji something or other, I forget his name, Nakauji, bids you good day as well."
Oh, well, that's nice to hear from him.
Indeed. He wishes you a lovely time at the Winter Court.
Tell him we wish him a lovely time too. A real good time at the Winter Court.
The enforcer turns on his knees and then like whispers what you just said into his ear. He turns back and says, "Thank you. My lord gives you thanks for such high praise."
I don't know what the hell to do here.
He's within earshot. Like, he's like right there. Like, he's like an arm's reach away. He's just not acknowledging your presence.
Do you blame him?
Kyo is also there if Kyo wants to chime in. Like, Kyo did one.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
trying to think
I'm
of what I want to
talking
say.
to Katie right now. If Katie wants to say something to me, you can say it through Alex.
That's literally what's happening.
Oh, we'll kill him too. We'll just kill all the tortoise. Hashtag kill all tortoise. Eureka and Raijin beat us to it though.
Turtle soup.
The turtles. Oh, is there any turtle soup being like served at this banquet?
God, I hope so.
I'm afraid not.
I will simply cause problems on purpose.
There doesn't seem to be any immediately. It perhaps isn't in everybody's dietary preferences.
Oh yeah, like that old man's.
I would like to audibly order turtle soup.
Akira will also audibly order turtle soup.
What are you idiots doing?
Does Rumi say that in character?
Yes.
I am simply causing problems.
Are you? Would this?
We have big enough problems.
Stop, you Bastard. Both of the enforcers are now turning to look at the both of you. They don't say anything, but they are like very obviously like making note of their presence.
We've backed off a little. We're just sitting like at the edge of the table, ordering casually. If they would happen to hear that we were ordering turtle soup.
I just find myself overcome with a sudden craving for turtle flesh.
One of the enforcers says, "Please do not order turtle soup. Its odor." Its odor may be quite distasteful to the guests at large.
Is turtle soup famously odoriferous?
Yes.
What was that? Is turtle soup carnivorous? That's what I heard.
Famously
Odoriferous.
odoriferous.
Yeah, it's got the famously odoriferous disadvantage.
Notice it's not actually odoriferous. It's
The
just
odor
that you're
may be-
trying to convince people you're odoriferous. I'm sorry.
I think Akira is going to shrug and say, I'm sorry. I just had a really specific craving for turtles, and I can't imagine why it just started right now. I have a request, Spider.
Shoot.
May I remove strife using my pot stirrer
I was
passion?
gonna ask, is that why you're doing this?
Yes.
They do not seem agitated quite yet, but you're getting there. The enforcer...
They're fucking agitating Rumi.
Even better.
The enforcer stands up and, like, takes, like, kind of a step forward towards you. His hands are behind his back, and he's not threatening or anything. He's just, like, coming towards you, and he's like, "Please do not order turtle soup. It is notoriously odoriferous."
Oh, well, I'm sorry. It was, Unagi Kyo's idea. He ordered it first.
Kyo-san, please do
Bruh.
not order turtle soup.
If all your friends jumped off a turtle soup cliff, would you?
It's my mistake. It must be my Islander palate.
Your discretion is totally understandable, sir. Please enjoy the rest of your meal. He bows and then goes back to his seating position, not taking his eyes off of you.
Hey, Unagi Kyo, do the turtles smell better where you come from? I simply must cause a diplomatic incident resulting in a fatality.
Nakauji
Akira,
stands
I
up.
am begging you, have a seat and stop antagonizing.
No, we're already sitting.
Not
We're
good.
just antagonizing from our seat.
I'm not certain if Islander turtles have the courtesy to be less odoriferous, or is it that I have a
That's
certain
air
taste?
courtesy. Air courtesy. Air courtesy, yo. Right now.
You and me, bro.
I would like to give him my assistance since I am enabling him.
Go
Is this
ahead.
acceptable?
Yeah, totally fine.
Okay, so what does that mean?
Air courtesy. Roll air
You-
courtesy.
you-
TN2 air courtesy.
You also have an additional white die.
God. Holy
Horrible.
shit.
This is horrible.
This is horrible. I cannot fucking
I
stand
guess I'm gonna take a white and a black explosive.
explosive.
I've never seen anything quite so horrible. This
No,
entire
I've
life.
literally
And I
never.
guess both the ops? What can I do
Oh
with air ops, oh Lauren?
do something sneaky. Be sneaky.
Uh, man. Could I do so? I have a question. So, the thing I can do with air ops is do something subtly.
Yes.
would this like reduce the effect this is having at antagonizing the turtle boys, or can it just be subtle as like I'm more
Other
be
people
less
wouldn't
subtle?
get it. Yeah, other people wouldn't get it. He'd
yeah,
get it.
okay.
Other people wouldn't. Yeah.
So I would like to spend both of these ops because I can apparently one op to make it makes the attempt act subtly to attract minimal attention. An extra op makes the attempt even subtler.
Yeah.
According
He
to the
gets
table.
it.
So I'd like to
He would
spend
get that.
both ops to do that.
Okay, that's fine. Nakauji stands up. He has his tesson out. It appears to be made of metal, and he's fanning himself.
Mm-hmm.
Kyodono, Akira-san, you have made your presence known to me repeatedly, and I have now found it just to give you my attention. Is there a matter you would like to discuss with me in the open, or any other grievances you would like to air right now?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad would it be to ask him if he liked soup?
If he liked what?
Soup.
It would be an honor loss to just, like, antagonize him right there, but you could sugarcoat it.
What do you mean you're at soup?
What do you mean you're at soup?
Well, we were just discussing our dinner arrangements. Perhaps you'd like to join us?
Depends on what you are serving, Akira-san. Not everything that can be served at the Winter Court is to my palate or dietary preferences.
Yes, I've heard that certain dishes are quite different.
This is not what I had planned for tonight.
Why?
Oh my god.
Why? What did we do to deserve this god?
Is Rumi gonna do anything about
Like how
this?
the left half of the party is just like, oh no. Vlad and
Rumi's
I
just like dying inside in his chair, but he doesn't want to make a scene.
Is there sake being?
Oh yeah, there's sake being served. Oh,
I would
yeah.
like to pour myself some sake.
Go ahead. You got some sake, bro. Anything you want to do with it?
Reduce strife.
Oh yeah. Totally. You can totally indulge your sake privilege, passion.
Okay.
There's like more than enough going around. It's real good too.
Would you like to join us for some sake?
He looks at you.
Yeah.
He looks at you.
I pour myself. I'm pouring myself some sake, and I say, we would love to have you for dinner.
He takes a step forward, and his guards kind of like stiffen up, and then he just like kind of puts a hand up, and he's like, he strides over and takes a step down between the two of you.
Okay.
He extends his hand out to accept
Towards?
the sake. Towards Kyo. Whoever has the sake.
Yeah. I'm giving him some sake.
He takes it, and without breaking eye contact... Shut the fuck up, Sume! Without breaking eye contact, he sips it. This is an excellent vintage.
Do you make vintage sake? Is that?
I think so.
I don't know.
I don't think you.
It's a rice wine, so...
Yeah, I don't know if you really want to do that. I don't know. Maybe you do.
I don't know. Well, it's kind of like, it's not fruity, it's kind of sugary, is how it works.
Yeah,
So, like,
I
maybe
think
it
sake.
would be just like, yeah, okay. I don't know. I guess there probably would be vintages, but they wouldn't be measured in, like, the years that, like, Western wine would be. Whatever, he says, this is good sake. Something to that effect.
Mhm.
I appreciate your courtesy in offering me some, Kyo-san. You can tell he's, like, very annoyed at this point.
No, I insist it is to the benefit of my honor.
Oh yes, I am sure you are familiar with matters of honor, Kyo-san.
More so than some, it would seem.
That's a courtesy error roll. TN3
Yeah.
courtesy error roll.
Does Kyo have an honor advantage?
He has a glory advantage. He has 66 honor.
He should have an honor advantage
I
then.
do. It was
Is it?
I don't have an honor advantage actually.
Oh.
You should at 60, at
66.
65 plus.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, all I have is famously.
Right, so it probably would not be Paragon of Courtesy, given the circumstances.
Probably not. Regardless, I'll look at that in a second, but I am gonna take the.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Success.
The insult towards any and all honor that anyone may have does not seem to provoke him. If you are, trying to go that route, you're just trying to kind of be like snide and like sniping at him. It does not seem like his honor does not seem to be bruised.
I don't know. Just to be clear, I'm directly sort of referencing the fact that I think they're dishonorable. Like the turtle, the tortoise is a dishonorable clan.
He gets that.
Yeah.
He gets that. He just can't fucking do anything about it because,
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Are you guys okay? At this point, I think we should maybe roll sentiment for an intrigue.
Okay.
If you guys are like really gonna fucking do this to this random turtle man.
Do we want to? I guess that's up to you, Lloyd.
Yes. I wanna.
I'm sort of just here to be your sword guy at this point.
Do we wanna? What do we want our objective to be? Just, like, discredit him? Is that a good objective? Does that seem correct?
You fucking people. This dude doesn't even have character art, and you're just like fucking like dabbing on him, like fuck off.
We can discredit him. We can spread a rumor about him.
I think we should spread rumors about them being dishonorable. I think that's funny.
And see, that's a lot harder to do without Toffles around, though. See.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was thinking discredit and just. We have really good strife management between the both of us, so I think if we just strife him out.
Yeah.
Make him do something he may regret later.
Make him do something. Yeah, all right. Strife him out. That sounds fine. Yeah, he has like the seasoned courtier profile. But yeah, that's the guy. That's him. That's the guy. All right. Here we go, lads. Akira and Kyo back at it again, causing a diplomatic nightmare for everyone involved.
It's fine. Are we? Okay. We're rolling.
Sentiment plus
sentiment. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll mine in air.
Yes.
That was a roll.
I'm gonna take all of those, I guess, and well, I guess I won't take the other op. I'll just take one op and reduce 2 strife, so I don't take any strife.
Okay.
But is it focus plus the roll?
Focus plus yes.
Yeah. So my initiative is 8.
Okay.
You know what? Can I have a Katsumi button as a part of this initiative check?
Do you wanna like join the intrigue?
Not join the intrigue, but attempt to dissuade Kyo and Akira from their current path. Just as they're gunning to go, like, come over.
Yeah. I will allow you to say your piece and like maybe try to dissuade them through words. I think doing anything mechanically would involve yourself in the intrigue.
I would like to tell them like the table is already abuzz with like news enough already. You don't want to distract them now, do you? And I would actually with your permission I would like to use honest assessment.
You know what? I
The
will
goal
allow
being to allow Akira to ignore the. Oh no, Puckster is not a disadvantage.
that. No, yeah, that's an advantage.
Yep, that's an
Okay.
advantage.
Is there actually a relative disadvantage there?
No.
Nah, I wouldn't say it.
No.
Glory Hound maybe, but I don't think so. Or,
We're
like,
just
whatever
kind of
it is.
being dickheads, honestly.
I mean,
My
There's a little
choice.
bit of Glory Hound there.
Yeah.
I would like to roll to allow him to ignore Glory Hound.
I was
Alright.
gonna say overconfidence,
Yeah.
maybe. Overconfidence.
Yeah, either of them. We'll make the roll if that's okay though. I
Okay.
think that's an
Oh,
appropriate
Spider.
roll.
That's
I'm gonna look
fine.
at
That's fine.
advantages for my honor
Volcano
advantage.
yeah.
Paragon of what's its
Paragon of, I say courage. Ooh, alright. I see you.
Let's see. We're gonna keep I guess explosive up.
Explosive. Kyo, what was your final initiative, by the way?
8.
8, okay.
Not going to keep that, and we're gonna use an op to tip off a strife, and that'll be it.
So that's, 1.
So you may ignore your Glory Hound.
He's going to spend the 2 ops to give himself advantage, so that's 3 plus 9. He goes first. Plus he has the biggest status. So, what was the last thing Kyo said? Also, what's your like social objective, the both of you?
I think we're both trying to discredit, which
Yeah.
is like strife him out.
Okay, that's fine. Alright. Okay. So the not good.
Oh right, my initiative check.
Yeah.
I would like to learn a disadvantage of it. My op.
Sheltered from war.
Altered from war.
Yeah.
I see. I need to figure out how to apply this. We'll think about it later.
You know what? That's from the season courtier profile. So, let's just say, disdain for group, Crane. He hates Crane.
Perfect.
Alright.
Perfect.
Alright. So what was the last thing Kyo said? He was just like, honor, rada.
Yeah, it was like he said. I can't even remember. He said something about honor, and I was like, some more than others, it would seem.
Oh, and I'm sure the good Mantis know all about honor. Isn't that right? After their lesson at Kesengaka. He says, perhaps a little, too... Okay, so that's Oh, okay,
Oh.
Duel him.
Okay, he is going to roll... he's going to pick up both of those successes, and he's going to pick up the op to, pip Kyo for 2 strife.
How many dice does it... Well, hold on. Am I looking at this correctly?
What are you saying?
It says he has 2... He's rolled 2 ring dice
He's
and
giving
4 skill
himself,
dice.
he gave himself assistance last check.
Oh, I see. Who's he pipping for strife?
Kyo.
Okay.
Like, very obviously trying to get a rise out of Kyo at this point.
Can I take Indomitable Will as my?
No.
It needs to be Paragon.
It needs to be
It has to be a
Paragon of.
virtue advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so yeah, probably Paragon of Courage.
Alright. Paragon of Courage.
Courage bros, where we...
Courage bros, where we at?
Okay, so what was going on here? I was looking at that really quick.
He's kind of sniped back with, oh, I'm sure the Mantis are very familiar with
Yeah,
matters of honor, especially considering their behavior in Kesengaka.
Mhm.
And he pipped you for 2 strife.
Okay.
Let's... I think Doji Akira is going to say, we'll swap to fire stance. As a matter of fact, he is very familiar with honor. He conducted himself admirably on several campaigns, and I would like to use Illuminate the Way on this man.
Oh, you're illuminating the way?
Yes. targeting the what's his face guy. This guy.
Can you post with that? Okay.
Ooh, yes. So it will increase his focus but decrease his vigilance.
Ooh. All right. So
it says at the start of a scene. Does that happen as I don't understand if this is an action or if you can just apply this immediately.
I don't get that.
It says at the start of a scene or as a support action. So.
Oh.
I guess it's written down wrong in the whatever.
No, that's correct. That's direct text from the. I wonder if that means you can. I guess like after initiative, but before anything else, and it just fires.
I
think it would be even before initiative.
I think
but
that's the
yeah.
implication.
I think
here,
it's
is
you
just,
can
like,
declare it retroactively to have been done at the start of the scene. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Well,
Semi-retroactively.
Retroactively to have been done at the start. Whatever. Anyway, I want to lower his initiative and increase his focus. So we'll increase his initiative, but
lower his.
it lowers vigilance.
Okay.
It will increase his initiative, but neither of us can beat him anyway. So
okay, you increase their vigilance to, and there's 2 higher, so it would be.
It's a TN2 scholar skill fire check.
Okay. Lay it on him.
With the science team.
Woo. Okay, we will grab all of those. I think poggers. Let's roll the
poggers and the choggers, my doggers.
Alas. Okay, so his vigilance is 2 lower and his focus is 2 higher, and this effect per scene instead might be really memey, especially if I can like get him to duel or something and his vigilance is just 1.
Oh god.
Yeah, I cut the fuck out of it.
I am looking at op spins. Don't mind me. So I am definitely gonna bip him for 2 strife. I think that seems like a good choice. And another can increase the team. And don't mind. I am reading.
He is reading.
I would like to, since this is a scholar check, I would like to extrapolate the motivations or desires of that character.
He wishes to see. He wishes to see matters of honor set to right pertaining his brother. Who was the guy you killed? Who was the guy you just like fucking killed?
I recall.
You ended him. He's dead.
May I pot stir myself just this one?
Yeah. You know what? You're getting a rise out of him. Yeah, I'll allow it.
But yeah, but a smidge. Yeah. So I bipped him for 2 strife, and then this crap. And his vigilance is reduced. Excellent. His focus is increased. 2, and his focus is increased by 2.
Okay, sounds alright. Was it 11? Yeah. Oh no, that's okay. Well.
100.
100. There we go. All right, it is now Kyo's turn.
So he has some sake, like a thing of sake in his hands.
Yeah.
I would now like to pour myself some sake.
Fuck it.
And now I want to just sort of loudly appear that I'm just kind of having a good time and being amiable to those around.
Okay.
And just discuss with him and be like, yes, the lessons we learned from battle. And just sort of stir it up so that if people are overhearing, it looks like he is antagonizing us. So I'm trying to appeal to the people around us.
Oh, that's kind of shrewd. All right. That's
So
probably
sort of
water.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well.
All right, yeah. You don't like get a whole lot from that, but like, yeah, you got like the.
I'll take all those and reduce 2 strife with the.
All right, you have successfully like made it quite clear that you're just trying to like schmooze and like have a good time.
Also I'm trying to pull some attention to it, I guess.
Okay. I see what you're doing. That's pretty nice. Nakauji leans in and asks, Kyo-san, I would like to know, what do you think is the most valuable lesson one can learn from battle? And he just, like, asks you that, Kyo. He's like...
Oh, so I can respond.
Yeah, you can just, just response.
I'll just sort of continue to, like, I'm not gonna indulge him, and I give him kind of a fun answer, still just trying to appeal to those around us, I guess, and just kind of be like, always watch your back. And, you know, it's like really like not the deep answer I feel like he was looking for.
Yeah. I have always found that the most important lesson in battle is that men can get away with whatever they want, as long as their sword is sharper, no matter how wrong or unjust. It is a strange conundrum we have before us. He's going to pick up the success and the success op. He is going to spend this op on this, Kyo. The dazed condition.
Oh. What does that mean?
That's in the
The
conditions.
TN of your scheme and attack actions is increased by 2.
And it wears off at the end of your turn if you don't make a scheme or attack action.
Okay.
Basically, it gives you trouble for doing offensive stuff, but you can still support just.
Yeah.
Okay, it is now Akira's turn.
Yes, Akira is going to say, by the contrary, is it not the sharpness of the swords that helps determine a man's character? After all, the good Emperor Hante himself became emperor because he succeeded against his siblings.
That's true. Are you going to make a roll for that, or like you're just kind of like...
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you are.
This roll for that.
Oh, yeah, you are. Holy shit.
Holy fuck.
Holy fucking shit.
Oh man, I'm tempted to. I think his vigilance is like 0. See, we're just trying to strife him out though, so I don't really need to get a bunch of successes. You know, I just need to keep bipping him.
Yeah.
And keeping ahead of him on strife. I don't have a lot of good ways to spend ops either. Well, I don't want to fail the check, so
Did Akira just actually?
What is the
TN is
TN
2.
of this? The TN is 2
Yeah, the TN
with
is 2.
including the vigilance reduction?
Yes.
Okay. And he's in fires. Okay. We will grab the white explosive, the success opportunity. I need to be a little careful with my strife. And the black explosive. We'll grab both explosives and the success opportunity. That is not what I wanted.
God.
Do it.
Do it.
Yeah, it doesn't give me anything though, because I'm
Do
not
it.
scoring momentum. Or okay, fine. We'll.
Wow.
I was really hoping for ops. Okay. We are not going to pick up the white die. That's too rich for my blood. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 successes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we will spend the op to bip him for 2 strife, as always.
Who's
oh!
my daddy? What the fuck?
We're also going to use my school ability this time to give him 2 more strife. So 4 strife for that bip.
Wow.
Wow.
The glories of just memeing around.
God, you fucking people. Well, he's pipped for 2 strife. He's pipped for 2 strife.
4 strife.
4 strife. Oh my god. Jesus H. Christ. Kyo, your turn.
I guess, because it's gonna be a problem. I want the days to, like, go away. I just kind of want to assist, and sort of just continuing to be sort of loud and friendly. I'm gonna be like, yes, Akira, with the wise words from history, and sort of draw attention to his how knowledgeable he is.
All right.
That sweet, sweet assisted juice.
Okay. I guess I'll just take success at an op and reduce 2 strife. And assist Akira, I guess? Was it a TN1? I don't know.
The assist is just an action you can take.
Oh, I didn't need to roll.
No, you don't need to roll to assist.
Well, I guess, like...
I mean, you can, but...
Yeah, what I guess I'm rolling for is drawing people's around us attention to...
That's fire.
To you being knowledgeable.
Drawing attention. Drawing attention is, like, usually fire.
I'm not... But it's not like I'm drawing attention to, like, myself, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or it's like I'm not like inciting people. It really is more like a charm, you know, because I'm trying to appear friendly and good-natured.
That's fair, I guess. Okay.
Trying to appear friendly and good-natured to me doesn't seem like a fire check.
Okay. That's fair. I'll allow that, I guess.
So I guess I am no longer dazed.
Am I assisted? How does this work? What are we doing?
Yeah, you have assist. Well, you said.
Okay.
I guess, yeah, it's fine.
Sure. I'll see what I can do with that.
And yeah, because you just ended your turn without taking an attack or scheme action, you're good.
This is true, Akira-san, and I find the annals of history to be a fascinating place to leverage our morals and character from, but it still stands to reason. Honor is stronger than steel, in all cases, regardless of whether or not one is right. Regardless of whether or not one is right by taking the violent approach. You can tell he's still kind of getting annoyed, really. And he's he's trying to, like, relax a little bit. Ooh, okay, he's going to pick up the op and he's going to remove 2 strife. Back down to 2. Alright. And that's all he's going to do. Let's see here. Let me fucking think here. No, that's all he's going to do.
Move 2 strife? I see.
Strife, yeah.
I may need you, Vlad, to just swap to fire stance and start pinging him. Just join me in pinging him. I can only do so much.
That's what I was thinking I was gonna do now that I've got my strife down to 0.
Yeah.
So I'm going to but you see, and I'd like to give him some historical examples of the good guys coming out on top in warfare. I mean, the Hante obviously was like, was not the triumph over Fu Lang brought through course of arms, and at the Battle of Kuranakajima, we're not the victors. I would like to apply my military history passion to this as well, if that's
fair. Yeah, that's fair.
And I have assistance. Are you skilled in courtesy? Yes, Kyo has at least one
Yes.
courtesy.
I have very.
I
good
can
courtesy.
keep 5 dice, burgers, and fries. Let's go. I will keep explosive, normal success. Oh yeah, better reduce passion. So all 3 opportunities, 1 explosive, and I guess the light success. Doesn't really matter.
Right.
Okay. We still explode. 1-800, are you exploding? We'll take all. So we have 4 opportunities to spend. What the fuck do I do with 4 opportunities?
What the fuck is this terrible fire?
Strife.
I mean, that's an obvious first step, but we need to go deep.
We need to go deeper.
I'm gonna crack open the big book of opportunity spins into. Opportunity spins in negotiation on the defense. Yeah, but I already know his motivations. So that's not super helpful. I can spend opportunity in romance.
In
Are
duels,
you
can
really gonna
you
like try
wager
and dick this
negative
dude
strength
down?
to
Is
reduce
that what
your
you're trying
initiative?
here?
Oh no, I
Dick?
was just going to get the Matsu girl's attention again via my autistic knowledge of military history. That seems like something a Lion Clan lady would think is hot, right?
Okay, yeah, fair. Okay,
Uh,
we'll allow it.
I'm thinking about it. I might have a better.
No, you
Oh
Bitch boy, no boss.
no, I do. I
No,
do
you don't.
actually have a better
No, you
way to
don't.
spend
Do
this.
it. Do you don't?
No. I mean, I genuinely have a better mechanical way to spend this.
No, you don't.
Okay, so I'm going to bip him for 2 strife. With I better mark the strife on my. I'm gonna bip him for 2 strife, as always.
Right.
I am going to select him and other character. Other characters. I'm going to spend 2 opportunities on. Other characters must receive 2 strife to choose me as the target of attack and scheme actions until the start of my. So if he targets me, he takes another 2 strife. And I would like to reduce the TN of the next social check that Unagi Kyo makes by 1.
Oh,
Oh.
I don't know how much TN's going to like do for you here, considering it's like you're just kind
Well, it reduces it from TN2 to TN1, so it's got to do something.
it's good.
Yeah,
It
at
helps
least a
because
little
I
helpful.
only have a 2 ring.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Local man cannot stop her eating shortbread cookies.
Literally cannot. Physically incapable. Alright, it is now Kyo's turn.
Okay. I would like to say, what are you implying? I assure you, my steel is sharp. And make a fire check. What? Question mark?
Yeah, question mark. No question mark. You're making a fire check. No question mark. Just do it.
Flamey hot man.
It's only TN1, right?
Yeah, it would be only TN1, yeah.
So I guess I'll just take the 1 success and 2 ops, and just can I bip him for strife multiple times with ops?
No.
It's just once.
That's just the one.
Wait, no. What you want to do is you want to make it so that you want to do the strike for targeting thing too, so that he has no choice but to target one of you.
Yeah, do that. No matter who he chooses, he takes 2. Well,
Yeah.
no, it's break even though. 2 ops versus. I know what you should do. 1 check to bip him for 2 strife, and 1 check to decrease the TN of my next check.
God.
Oh no.
Wait. Sorry, what? What am I doing?
You can decrease the TN of my next check by 1 using the
Using 1
the
op?
social. Yeah, using the social fire spin.
Okay, yeah. So I'll spend 1 op to do that, and the other to bip him for.
Okay. You bip him for 2 strife. So and Akira also bipped him for 2 strife, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's 8 strife in like the last 2 turns.
This dude does not look like he's having a good time right now.
I can't imagine he is.
Does he is he compromised?
No, he looks very frustrated currently.
I'd be frustrated too.
How much strife does he suffer to attack to make whoever a target again?
2 to make me a target.
All right, he's going to switch to air stance. And what was the last thing Kyo said? It was like, I assure you, my sword is sharper.
My steel is sharp.
Steel can only get a man so far in life. You need to have something like status in order to back that up. And it's like a very thinly veiled, like, ew, you're a filthy, you filthy mantis.
You.
Also
Fucking minor clan.
Isn't he also a minor clan?
Yep.
He is going to, I don't really know what to quite give him for bonus successes. I don't think there's anything, really, but he is going to push one of those op forward, and he does take a strike for that, unfortunately. He's going to pick up, let's see if he can, let's see if he can, like, pick up that, you know, he's just going to pick up the 1 white explosive. We're going to call that a night. Fuck, what can he do with 2 white explosives? What can he do with two white ops? That's invocations. That's espionage. Let's see here. I already said he was going to push that op forward, so he's just going to reduce the strife he took with that 1 op, I guess. Bring him down with net 8 strife. Yeah, alright. Now it's both of yours turns.
Wait, so what did he do?
Nothing.
Wait, but he has 2 ops, right?
He pushed an op forward. I already declared I was like pushing
okay.
forward. So it's like,
Okay. Weird.
Alright, Akira's turn.
He's an air stance, right?
He's an air
This
stance,
time.
yes.
Okay, so the T-end is back to being 2.
Back to being 2.
Is he, I need to know for targeting purposes if he's compromised, because I have
He's not
ability that
compromised.
targets compromised characters. Okay.
However, Unagi Kyo can preempt Akira.
You want to bip him again, and maybe that'll compromise him? Question mark.
Yeah.
You will lose 1 honor and 1 glory for doing so, I believe. But
Asking a lot.
I guess why not though? Like whatever, it's 1. I'll get more.
we'll get it back soon,
I've never
TM.
gotten a single honor or glory.
Yeah, fuck it, we'll do it.
What's honor and glory like?
It's pretty good. I got all these advantages that I get to like free advantages.
I would like to sort of continue. What is it he said again? Sorry.
He's like, you need more than steel to get your way in life. You need something
Sure.
like status.
Sure. I agree. Something that I certainly am more aware of than some, given my honorable service to the great clan of the Great Crane Clan. And I would like to leverage my famously reliable advantage as well.
Shoot.
Well, I guess I'm gonna take the op for sure. So I guess I'll re-roll the black die.
Uh-huh.
The and the blank one for my advantage.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Well, I'll just take explosive and op.
Wait, but the TN is 2.
Sure.
Yeah, the TN
Do
is
I need
two.
to do I need to succeed to bip him for strife though?
No.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Just take the explosive and we'll see what
Yeah.
happens.
Okay, cool.
Do it.
So I'll bip him for 2 strife and succeed on the check.
Akira, he is now compromised.
All right, I'm going to prey on the weak.
All right, what does that do?
We're already doing that.
All right.
It's a courtesy air check. TN 1. Well, it is TN 2 because he's in air stance.
Yeah.
But God help me. Yeah.
God help him.
Do I want to seize the moment for this just to make absolutely sure? Wait, no. I have a really good dice pool. I should be okay.
It's a TN1 check.
TN2.
It's TN 2 because he's in air stance and it's a scheme action. Don't want to see. Yeah, we'll seize the moment. I really just want to like humiliate this fuck.
Oh, baby.
Well, one more. Oh, well, yeah. But I do get to keep 4. So,
2 successes, 2 ops.
Dab on this.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 2 successes and 2 ops, and
I assume he's not going to unmask.
his alternative is, well, I could grab the extra success so that he loses additional glory, which may be the best thing to do.
Or you could learn exactly where he's going to go.
I don't know what I'd do if I followed him, though. Like,
Bully him further.
I mean, I could bully him further, but what do I get out of it? Well, I guess I could get a duel.
Bullying him right now.
It's really funny. Well, right now I get to
Yeah, just like tell me your op spends, and then I'll tell you what he does.
I will spend. Okay. I'm going to take all 3 successes and 1 opportunity.
Okay.
And I will spend the opportunity on learning an additional disadvantage if he chooses to unmask.
He does not choose to unmask. He stands up, his face is very clearly red, and his nostrils are flaring, and he's very clearly had enough of this, and he says, "I believe our business is concluded. Good day to you, gentlemen." And he just kind of very briskly steps away from the scene, and everybody fucking sees that. The music doesn't stop, but everyone just kind of he made a big stink of it. He
Yeah.
lost a lot of glory for that.
Is air ring minus air ring plus bonus successes, which is my air ring plus bonus successes glory, which is 4. He loses 4 glory.
Katsumi is going to look at his half-finished meal and be like, "Is he going to finish that?"
No one's claiming it.
The turtle soup. I'll just lean back casually and look at the guards if the guards are still here.
The guards shoot you an angry look and also leave.
Smug.
God, you fucking people.
To the content proper, please.
Smug.
What?
May I reduce strife via pot stir once more?
Of course.
Now that the scene is in.
I have 1 strife.
All right. Katsumi and Rumi, what are you 2 doing?
Suffering
Katsumi-
mostly.
Katsumi is trying to keep tabs on the Unicorn Clan champion.
Rumi is keeping an eye on Damadai.
Damadai had left the scene, leaves the scene a little after the Tortoise Clan champion does. The Unicorn Clan champion returns your glances a few times. He very obviously sees that you're trying to look at him. He meets your gaze, But but he doesn't really act on this. If that's your intent, you would probably
Does he seem menacing?
He does not seem menacing. He seems pretty composed. You know, typical like Ide like.
All right.
Yeah, Damadai has left, and Ide is just kind of like chilling like a villain. It's kind of like awkward now because that was like not really a huge deal, but it was like, wow, all right, fucking weirdo. And if no one has anything mechanically they would like to do, it kind of begins to wind down a little bit. The night begins to wind down a little bit.
Face when we just wasted an hour like making fun of this dumb
Just
turtle
making fun of
man.
this stupid
Oh my
fucking...
god. What
Hello,
happens after dinner? What
you
is the
stinky
result?
dirtle.
What is the result of our rumor spreading?
Go eat dinner, you stinky reptile.
Do you want to know the result? Do you actually want to know the results of the rumor spreading?
Like, yes.
Okay, you go sleuthing around, and you're trying to be like courteous about your ears eavesdropping, but you hear it a lot. It has definitely like taken the entire room by storm, and you even overhear like some of like the handmaids start talking about it, the servants, people in high places. You hear like a guard kind of just like offhandedly mention something about Damadai being a fuckhead. It has worked. Whatever you did last session definitely worked.
Oh,
Yay.
time for step 2 of the master plan. Better to the clan champion and say, "Hey, nobody here likes Damadai. Can we get a replacement?"
What is Damadai's status exactly?
I don't know. I just want to put him on the bus.
He's the daimyo of the Daidoji clan. Family, rather.
Oh, I know. We just need to. Who did the Daidoji hate? Yasuki. We'll just find some Yasuki hanging around and.
Buddy up with the Yasuki as Crane?
Maybe this isn't a good plan.
Akira. Specifically.
For reasons.
Akira.
Oh boy.
Akira.
What?
You are waylaid sometime after dinner by your good old pal. Oh, fuck, what was that? By your good old pal, Miya Gensai. Hey, Akira, buddy. You
Oh,
remember
that
him?
guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Akira,
Yeah,
buddy.
that guy.
Been a long time. How you been? Good. How are the kids? That's great. I'm very, very
I don't
glad to
have
meet you.
kids.
Listen. There's
Uh,
someone I'd like you to meet. It's a very important proposition, and I think both he and you, would benefit greatly from a chance to talk it out. You know, chew the cud, spit the shit.
Wait. Okay. I
fucking love this
guy, but he's just like. Hold on. I'm gonna guess he's gonna try and pull me into a meeting with a fucking turtle. Oh, yeah, sure. Anything for a
Good old Gensai.
a friend of the Cranes.
He beams pretty brightly and says, "Oh, that's great! I'm so glad I caught you at this time. There is one little tidbit I need to inform you of before we go meet. The other participant wishes to remain." He kind of looks over his shoulder a little bit. He wishes to remain anonymous on the subject, very discreet. He won't be revealing himself. He wants it. It's in both
Okay,
of our
will he be speaking through an intermediary?
No, he'll speak just behind a veil.
I see.
Follow me.
All right.
He actually takes you out of the palace and into the city. There's like kind of I wanted to say speakeasy, but I've used that term too much. There's an inn, and there is like one light on in the inn.
A sake den.
It's a sake den. Gensai opens the door, and there is like a big veil stretching the entirety of like half of the inn, and there's like a couple of lamps on either side. There are arrangements for you to, of course, sit comfortably. A kind of gruff voice from behind the veil says, "Gensai?" Say, "Yes, sir. Right here, just like you said, he'd be fine. Please, have a seat, Akira. I'll bring us some sake."
Does the voice sound familiar?
No, doesn't.
I see.
Kind of gruff and with timbre like this.
Okay.
That's what you get out of it. The voice from behind the veil says, "Good evening, Akira-san. Forgive me for meeting under such strange circumstances, but due to outstanding matters, this must remain strictly confidential, and my identity anonymous. Please trust me when I say that to know my identity would only serve to confound an already elaborate situation. You understand, Akira-san?"
Yes, I suppose I do. So, what is this elaborate situation that you seem to have found yourself in, and that you presumably need my...
Akira-san, you must be made aware that I and the masters I serve are alarmed about how the situation has developed with the lion. Given the state of the tension, there is a very small matter that lesser men would have overlooked. I speak, of course, as you and I both know. It's a matter of the Emerald Championship.
Uh-huh.
The position would most likely leave the Doji family, and this presents a conundrum. While Akodo Kuroyo herself is unlikely to enter, the Lion will most likely make a conceited effort to ensure that their favored duelist arises to the station. In the event that a lion-friendly Emerald Champion is elected, well, there is a soft sound of a match being lit, as the soft glow as the pipe is lit. The man inhales deeply before speaking again. The balance of power will shift very unfavorably in one direction.
Forgive me for asking, but do you really think their duelist could beat a Kakita in formal combat?
In formal combat, of course not, but he says he definitely sounded like he was about to say something compromising, and he says, there may be other means to get a candidate into the position, other less savory means. Akira-san, you must be made aware, though I am anonymous, I am a master of navigating unsavory, or one might even say duplicitous matters. I mean you, of course. I mean to do not harbor any distrust, but perhaps it does speak to my station. In the unlikely event, however, that the lion may attempt some duplicitous, underhanded tactics to get their man in that station, I would like to offer my services, along with any other things that a man of such as myself could help you with. And that is quite a bit, though you will have to take my word for it.
If they were to do underhanded tactics, and I do require your assistance, how am I to get in?
What was that last part?
How am I to get in touch with you if the lion do in fact resort to underhanded tactics?
You will speak with Gensai. If Gensai is not available, he pushes a scroll through the veil. If Gensai is not available, this is other mediaries that you could contact, but perhaps you should burn this after reading. Commit it to memory.
Very well.
Gensai is your most efficient go-to.
We'll tuck the scroll into my kimono.
He and I have a strong working relationship. Now, of course, I must state that any ideas that the lion may do roguish tactics is a far-off possibility. And of course, no samurai would stoop so low as to leverage a neutral, ultimately clerical position for the gain of a liege lord that is no longer theirs. But, as the old adage of Shinsei states, a drop of prevention is greater than a fistful of cure. And we are both very much in the market for prevention, Akira-san.
How does this benefit you?
He kind of, chuckles a little bit. To see the lion in a position of relative weakness to the crane would benefit me immensely. My position is one of stability in Rokugan. Not serving any one particular master, that is. The lion has, of course, disturbed this equilibrium, no matter what they'll say.
What do we do about the unicorn?
There's much we can do about the unicorn, but a matter of what we should do. I have it on good authority that Ide have no love for the lion, and they merely see this as a position of opportunity. I think if you were to perhaps leverage any advantage you have to distance the lion and the unicorn, it would benefit you, but it must be decisive. You must ensure that the lion and the unicorn remain diplomatically separated. If the lion continue to do as they are, they will leverage the full military and monetary might of the unicorn as it stands, which would be a great boon to them and a great deficit to you and our interests. But the Ide have much in common with I. They seek fair trade, good mutual agreements between two parties. The status amongst the lion as de facto vassals does not benefit them. They realize this, and I think you do as well.
So we simply have to bolster them enough that the lion can't press them under their thumbs.
Correct.
And they'll sort themselves out. Excellent.
Of course. Now, is there anything else you would like to discuss at this time? Gensai comes back with some sake.
I think Akira will wave him off and be like, no, not right now.
Okay. He shrugs.
Who should we put forward for Emerald Champion?
There's a long pause and says, you may or may not have a better idea of that than I do. I have my candidates, of course, that I am intimately familiar with, but in the sake of fairness, they may malalign with your ideals. I would like, at this point, to think of furthering only the crane in this matter, insofar as, of course, it benefits our interests. To that end, I'm sure there is no lack of fully capable Kakita duelists or Daidoji Iron Warriors that would more than be capable of fulfilling the role.
Just have Katsumi do it, Lamau.
No, I'm sure there are plenty.
Cool.
I was thinking if I wanted to put a man forward, it would have to be somebody who was unlikely to catch the pointy end of an assassin's knife. Yes?
Of course. These are discretion in all matters of state and trade is the first cornerstone of a successful operation.
I think I have a plan.
Oh? May I be made privy?
I think the crane should nominate Daidoji Damadai as our champion. He's a good warrior.
That is unorthodox. Do you have some personal beef with Daidoji Damadai? Some asset you could leverage? Is there a particular reason you nominate him instead of a Kakita duelist? As good of a warrior as he is, of course.
Well, I don't know anybody nearly so personally as Daidoji Damadai.
There's a soft chuckle from behind the veil. I think I understand your meaning. If perhaps there is some, It is an interesting plan. It would certainly suit our purposes, but if there is any contention between you and Damadai, it could run amok. It could blow up in your face. It could blow up in ours. Let me put it like
I'll see what I can do.
Of course, Akira. But let me put it like this. If the crane sneezes, my masters and I will catch the cold. Please...
Wash your hands.
For 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Please remember that when making arrangements further. This is I believe this arrangement can be extremely mutually beneficiary for the both of us. But do keep what I told you in mind. And of course, you can always contact me. Though correspondence may be slow, given the distance. It shouldn't be too terribly hard to arrange matters as long as we both remain in the... Anyways. He definitely just said something compromising there. Anyway.
I'm trying to think of the specific word. Distance between us. Arrange.
Alright. If there's
Whatever.
Is there anything else you would like to discuss?
I don't believe so.
Excellent. Contact me through Gensai at any time, but give me a week or so in advance. I need to ensure that the location is secure, of course. Good day, Akira-san. Sleep well.
Sleep well.
The back door kind of like shuts, and on that note, I think we're going to take a break. Yeah, I've been at this for like almost 2 hours on the dot, and we're gonna come right back to this. So BRB. So, Akira, as Gensai is walking you out of the room, he says, "You know, Akira, you and I have a good thing going. I want you to have this." It is oh fuck, where is it? There it is. It is a scroll of some kind. You unfurl it or anything? He goes like, "Go on, take a look. Take a look."
Sure.
It appears to be a business scroll ? It contains his personal information, mailing address, and appears to feature a woodblock print of him sumo wrestling an oni with the tagline, "Legal trouble? Need litigation, mediation, or reparation? There's only one station in this nation that can cover all your woes and consternation. Get yourself Gensai." Shut up! Get yourself Gensai.
Oro, you're obligated to have Akira make romance attempts at this man now.
No. No.
And he just like shoots you a grin as he goes off into the night. Okay, and Cute and Gote. All right, back to you, my friend. Gloomy, you awaken some days later, really disoriented. The last few things you remember of like the last like few days have just been like a bizarre, shaky, weird, painful fever dream, and you can't quite tell what's real anymore.
Oh, cool. That's exactly what I wanted.
So nothing's changed?
What's that?
So nothing's changed?
Nothing's changed, yeah.
This is just the heroin withdrawal.
Maybe you're going through heroin withdrawal, you never know. But yeah, you feel very sore and very like tired as you like slowly awaken.
Oh god, they took my kidney.
Koga, you now have a new arm.
God, I get to hope I kill somebody with.
It is like I kind of described it earlier. Koga, remove one-handed missing hand disadvantage.
Wow.
This is the happiest day of my life.
Koga.
Gain the
Wait,
fucking
hold on.
scar
No, not that. I'm sending you something, Gloomy.
Oh no.
Shadowlands Taint.
Unironically, though.
You catch that, Gloomy?
Let me look at it real quick.
Like in the book.
Okay. Can you actually send me? Can you just copy paste me what that is in the book?
Hang on.
Thank you.
Let me check. Let me see if I have the right one. No, fuck. Shit, why are, like, fucking advantages and disadvantages so fucking hard to find? Let's see here.
Shadowlands Taint.
Here, found it. Alright. Hang on a second. I probably actually spelled it wrong. That's probably the part of it. What'd you post? It's not Shadowlands Taint, you stupid fucking stoner.
No, you didn't spell it wrong.
I didn't?
Unless you like chose the wrong word.
It's just I just chose the wrong word. That was it. I'm pretty sure it's okay. Yeah. Hang on. Found it. Yeah, it was the wrong word. Hang on. Oh, I think was it? Fuck. Fucking hell. Alright, give me a second here. I should have looked up this, like, earlier. Why does it not specify anxieties? That's annoying.
We'll just cut his hand off again and give him a robot one.
I thought he already had a robot one.
Does this make me a Skywalker?
Maybe. Found it! God, it was... God.
My name is Koga. Koga what?
Koga these nuts!
Koga balls.
Coco Ball.
Here. You got that, Gloomy? Here you go.
Got it.
All right.
I mean, very appropriate, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, it is. All right. What is the first thing Koga does with his brand new hand? Brand new evil fucking hand.
He'd like to go use a bow.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Okay. Koga, you pick up a pair of Yumi. You pick up a Yumi and an arrow. I want you to make
A pair of Yumis?
A pair of Yumis? Dual wielding?
Bow and bow.
Yeah, you pick up a Yumi, and I want you to roll martial arts range for me.
Man, I really want to make a bow boy at one point.
Ranged got a lot of love in Path of Waves.
So what's really funny is Kakita Duelist is also very good at being a bow.
Yeah, but like, I don't have any skill.
Gloomy? Gloomy.
Yes, I'm making a roll. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
In this house, we drink milk.
We chugging milk.
In this house, milk drinks you.
You managed to successfully nail a target from like 20 meters out. Your hand is like kind of stiff and strange. It's definitely like a foreign sensation to get used to. You know, you can kind of like feel it tugging, but you don't feel any like sensation when you like grab things or hold on to them. It is, however, surprisingly articulate. Like, more so than you were ready for.
Now I just have to buy a crossbow.
Hosako comes to greet you in the archery range and says, "So, how does it feel?"
A little weird, but fantastic at the same time.
Good weird or bad weird?
Good weird.
I can't even imagine what it's like having... Well, I guess I can. But not something that bad. And having to replace it with that. She kind of like rubs her furrows her brow a little bit. What are you going to do now?
Well, I don't know. Suppose we should do what we came here.
Fine. We'll do it tonight.
Works for me.
Okay. So, all right. How do marriage ceremonies go in Rokugan? Real quick.
You have to roll a check, and if you fail the check, you don't get
You're
married.
just not married any...
No, I don't know, but
Failed marriage.
you know, it happens.
You just
I
like
guess.
immediately divorce. All right.
Oh, I don't think that's how that works. I think you just get married.
All
I
right.
don't know, learn.
That night, at the as sun sets, you are married right here on the beach. They do the ceremony, and they ritualistically like stick your head in seawater and go, "That which is dead may never die."
I appreciate that.
Natural.
No, they don't do
Natural.
that. Immediate effects, Koga. Shut up! Shut the hell up! Immediate effects, Koga. Koga, remove Bayushi from your name. You are now Unagi
God.
Koga.
Oh, God.
Unagi Koga and Unagi Kyo.
Oh, no, what have I done?
Fucking
I never
forgot
did it.
What have you done?
Into the family.
I'm never gonna get them fucking right. Also, set your status to 25.
Change his first name too. Just do the whole. Every time anything important happens, you change your entire. Just like real medieval Japan.
Yeah, you could actually just change your given name, yeah.
You could.
Just be Bayushi Unagi.
No, Unagi something else.
Yeah.
Like, you can totally change your name, because this is medieval Japan, and you're supposed to do that like 30 fucking...
Horrible.
It's gonna be terrible.
I hadn't really considered the possibility. I'll leave it. Could I look into this in a minute?
Yeah, that's fine.
Appreciate you, because I don't want to hold this up for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Your name is now Unagi Kyo.
Nope.
Oh no.
No, it's not.
No, that's
It's
not
starting
it.
already. It's starting already. I can't. I literally just fucking can't. Anyways, Unagi Koga. You're married into the Unagi.
Unagi Ryo.
Unagi Ryo.
No. Please, no.
Who's that?
Unagi Yo.
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 Unagi Yosef.
How about Unagi...
Joseph.
Unagi Yosef?
It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Hey, what do you call a squid who takes over all of Russia? Unagi Yosef.
Okay. Unagi. I almost called him Unagi Yosef. Unagi Kyo. Unagi
Yes.
Koga. Koga, what are you going to be doing now that you are now part of the Unagi family? You're part of the Manchus now, buddy. Or minor clan.
I'm gonna fuck my wife.
Step 1. fuck my wife.
Smoke some opium.
Hey!
Step 2, smoke some opium. Step 3, spy on that fucking rat.
And Macedon has, well, I guess it's North Macedon now, but Macedon has joined NATO.
Oh.
Hooray!
Wow.
Yes, just now.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Matt. Witnesses to history. Wait, how do they join NATO? They're not on the North Atlantic. Fucking cucks.
I'm sorry,
Doesn't-
what?
Close enough. I mean, Turkey
Mastodon
was part of
are
NATO,
extinct.
so the Mastodon are
That's literally exactly what I was thinking. Thank you.
All right. Step 1 and 2 completed. Step 2, Koga. How do you want to go about this? What is your observation plan?
Well,
Wait, why were we trying to get him married? I forgot.
So you can spy on Gozen.
Oh, right, yeah.
Should have married him. Should have married Akira instead.
I'm so confused.
Okay. Yeah. What is your approach here, Gloomy? What do you do to hunt down Gozen?
I am now Unagi Masashi.
Excuse me?
Hmm.
No, that's like a fucking Siamese dish, my dude. Pick a new, try again, I guess.
I mean, if you want to be
You're
Unagi
wrong.
Musashi, you could. I guess.
I guess.
Will be Masashi, which is definitely a real name. I'm seeing Japanese people name Masashi.
Masashi. Okay. Unagi Masashi. There it is. Masashi. Probably be like Masashi rather than Musashi. Yeah. Okay. Unagi Masashi. What do you do? How do you spy on this man? What is your general game plan?
So, I'll just be a contributing member of the clan, you know? But, you know, by doing that, should be around Gozen quite a bit. At night, I'd like to sneak out, do some surveillance on Gozen.
Okay. Roll me TN2 Skullduggery.
If I fail this, I swear to God, I'm going to throw myself off the top of my apartment.
Good.
It'd be a long fall considering it's like a fucking trailer.
It's a 3-story townhouse. Eat shit.
It's a 3-story trailer.
You?
That was unnecessary. I shouldn't. No, that was mean. I'm sorry. You're not trailer trash. You're just trash.
God.
Look at that. He did not fail.
Not yet.
No, I didn't fucking fail by a long shot.
Wait, are you compromised?
No,
No,
I'm
we
not
should be.
compromised.
Okay, you're good.
I mean, I guess I'll just take the 2 black explosives and the. Or actually, you said it was only TN2, right?
There's only TN2, yeah.
Then I'll take the white op, the white explosive, and you know, yeah, and the black explosive.
Alright, the white explosive and the black explosive. That sounds fine.
Explosive.
Explosive. Alright, Koga.
What do I want to spend ops on here?
To be flashy.
You want to do the opposite of that. You want to do the opposite of that. You were trying to surveil this man.
But in a flashy way.
In a flashy way. Alright, let's say you're like kind of over here, Koga. And then like Gozen's just sort of like about in the midst of town. Oh shit. It's like a whole goddamn like piece of the island I moved.
Tectonic shift.
This random tectonic shift, an earthquake strikes, you die. Roll a new character.
Wait, but Katsumi is somewhere else.
Did I stutter?
No, I meant Katsumi is the earthquake.
Nani? Oh, I get it. I got it. I understood that.
God, you 3 fucking tries.
Gloomy, are you still looking at op spends?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna spend both of them on removing strife from my.
removing strike from the check. Okay. All right, Koga. You're kind of surveilling him throughout most of the day. He's doing very regular things. So early on in the day, he's helping out Yorihiko no Raijin with a lot of like clerical stuff. You're just like kind of like very slowly over the course of a few days, you're like getting closer and closer to like where you want to be. He's mostly helping Yorihiko no Raijin with clerical stuff. He's kind of just like writing down the day-to-day to-do lists. Kind of just like managing his personal effects and belongings, and generally just kind of like sitting there being very quiet. In the evening, however, he is returning to the docks and like a lot of the bars around the docks, and he's like he's giving people tattoos, actually. There's a lot of like kind of part of becoming part of Yorihiko's inner cadre is like you need to get like a full-blown set of tattoos, and like the more you advance, the more full your tattoo becomes. So Gozen is doing a lot of things like filling in people's tattoos, etching in new tattoos, initiating new rites, and things like that. He's just generally acting like Yorihiko's right-hand man. He's doing this, of course, very quietly.
How easy would it be to kill him?
It's not a matter of easy. It's a matter of, can you get away with it? You would be staking honor to kill him in cold blood. I will tell you this. To just straight up murder him, like knife in the back in the dark, is a big honor loss, and like may get you in trouble. So while you theoretically can challenge him to a duel, there needs to be grounds or precedents.
I wonder how I could make this man do something.
Just come on, do something.
Or make it look like this man has done something.
Fucking job.
Could I spread a rumor?
I don't know, can you? What would be the rumor?
Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
Big thinks in chat.
I don't want to start a rumor that I've been talking shit on him because like he doesn't care. He won't do anything. I don't know how to provoke him into a duel here.
It's definitely like a tricky matter, I'll tell you that. Like, you could knife in the dark here, but there's a couple of things that, like, Koga would know that, like, maybe aren't readily apparent to you. Like, for instance, you don't really have, like, express orders to come down on him, and you also don't really have, like, confirmation either that he's, like, a target you're supposed to be going after. Also, we're not on the right... No, we're on the right... Okay, you're on the right page.
So, what if I didn't kill him, but just tried to detain him?
Where would you take him?
That's a really good question.
Where would he go?
That's a really important question. Can I take a look at the world map real quick?
Sure. Oh, that's wrong. Here. We're gonna take you back to the past to play shitty games. So here's the world map for you.
Will you ping where we're at?
You are at here in the south, so that's like south of the Crane Mon, and then there's like this big like Yatsuki Mon, or not, Mantis.
Oh, Jesus, yeah, where would I go, right? Okay. Is it possible to, like, send a letter to Sane?
Yes, but it would take some time.
That might be just what we have to do here, realistically. Because, I mean, God... quite a bit to go even from just the mainland, let alone fucking Scorpion Lands or Sane's position.
Vlad, help me out here. How long do you think a journey like this would take? That's like, it says, so like, by a lot of estimates, this is like...
5 miles an hour.
5 miles an hour. And it's like 225
maybe less.
So 5 miles an hour, maybe less, 205 miles, 25 miles. upriver. Anything could happen on that river. You're kind of... It's possible. It would just, like, fucking take a while. Like, by the time Sane gets that letter, she going to be able to act on it? Are you going to be able to act on it? I'm not saying it's a terrible idea. And you do have other options, maybe, if you're one of the closer options.
It would take...
That's like 25
about
miles.
About a week round trip, probably.
Round trip.
Maybe a little less. Maybe like
the closer
somewhere
option is to just get in contact with someone in Scorpion Lands.
Somewhere in the 4 to 6
I
day
guess
range.
Scorpion Lands are a lot closer.
Are you taking into account that going upriver, I should say?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, somewhere in the 4 to 6 day range. Yeah.
Ugh.
Several days.
I guess I could try and take him to Crane Lands, but I mean, it's not like the Crane necessarily like me. Let alone if I'm toting somebody they're trying to be allies with in chains.
If you even get that far.
Yeah. Ugh. Okay, I think I'm just going to have to find some sort of vessel and some amount of people willing to help me get the fuck out of here with a man who is a part of the Mantis clan. Which may be impossible.
Let me ask you this. Do you go to anyone in particular, and do you, like, tell them anything? What do you tell them? Who do you go to? What are you doing? Give me a general idea of that.
I think the first and only person for the time being I would go to talk to is Hosoko and get her opinion on the matter. Because she's in on this. Yeah, I mean, she's aware that I have a second motive here with.
Yeah. She's, like, kind of, like, going over, just doing general bookkeeping stuff. She's kind of, like, smart and bookish, and she says, like, so you want to get off the island, I assume discreetly, with a package, scare quotes.
Yes, and the package may already be hard enough to get to that point to begin with.
That much I figured. This is going to be really tricky, if that's the case. I can get you the ship, Koga. Getting people getting someone on and off the island, that's another story. And keeping the crew quiet on top of it when they get back. I don't know, money talks, but I don't know if I have enough money. There's a lot of things that can go wrong here. Oh, why did all that money go missing? Who are you paying off, Hosoko? Do you have enough money to pay off an entire crew? I might, but then, someone's just going to ask.
Sonny's letter does kind of say, though, that I can't kill him if I don't think I can get him back alive.
Specifically, it was like, yeah.
It does say to try and avoid that, but...
Yeah. Oops, darn.
Avoidable.
Guess it was unavoidable.
Yeah. Killing him is like maybe a last resort.
Well, it seems like my best options are either kill him or bide my time for now and send a letter to Son and just see what she want me to do.
Okay, just gonna sit there and bide your time?
Yeah, or I could kill him.
Or I could kill him. Murder always on the table. Murder is an honor loss.
I'm assuming I've spoken with Sane with this. I mean, I have a couple times.
Yeah.
What has been her kind of... How has she put this whole trying not to kill Gozen thing?
She has made it plain to you specifically that she did want Gozen alive. That she really kind of went in on you that she wanted Gozen alive if at all possible.
God, I just want to kill...
I just want to fucking kill him.
Why won't he duel me?
Like, I'll tell you this right now. Killing him is totally fucking on the table if you want. It would be an honor loss. No matter how dishonorable he may or may not be, it would still, like, knife in the back, still, like, kind of dishonorable, and, like, also kind of illegal. If someone finds out, you may also end up being, like, knifed in the back.
I think I just have to send word to Sane. Like, I think I need help. At least until we get... Sorry, I accidentally tabbed out. As soon as we get out of Mantis Lands, this might be more possible, but I don't really know how long I'm going to be here. And if I'm going to be here long term, I'm definitely going to need some guidance as to what she would like for me to do here.
All right, so is that what you kind of, like, tell her specifically in a letter?
Yeah,
Give me, like,
basically that, like, if she wants him dead, that's as easy as her next letter. But that if she wants him alive, I'm going to need some help here. Throw me a bone.
You've already been thrown 27.
Throw me some scorpion in a boat, and we got this.
Okay. You send that upriver, and I think now is as good a time as any to cut back to the Winter Court. And I'm also going to play some music here. Excuse me. Indigestion. God. Now is as good a time as any to play music. Is that playing for everybody? There we go. Alright, back at the Winter Court. It has been some days since the feast. We're kind of, like, jumping back and forth between the timeline for Gloomy here. Part of the Winter Court is that there are a series of events. And the first of the more notable ones is a boat race. It is, quite glorious to participate. There is a lake somewhat...
I would like to participate.
All right, there's a lake north of Kyudentonbo, and anyone who wants to participate can participate. Kyo, however, has a status as a dignitary rather than a, like, invitee to the fun and games, so you may need to, like, convince some people to, like, kind of, like, wriggle him on board.
I would like to do that.
Okay, first off, Akira and Rumi doing anything in particular? Like, are they kind of...
I mean, Akira can't use boats, so...
Yeah, I mean, he's
never been on a boat in his life.
It is a pretty significant, okay.
I mean, Rumi's willing to give a crack at it, but
Just
he's not expecting to do very well.
Alright.
I think Katsumi is also a dignitary.
Yeah, Katsumi also has the status as a dignitary, so he probably wouldn't get that. He probably wouldn't be, like, allowed to, like, go, you know...
Have fun.
Have fun, yeah, you don't get to have fun, fuck you. Alright. Rumi, you can arrange it so that Kyo and yourself are, like, on the same boat. Kyo, it kind of takes some, like, finagling, but you did manage to get on one of the ships. You're not in, like, a helmsman position, but you are, like... You're an oarsman.
Oh?
Yeah, you're an oarsman.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So, you can give any, you'll give, like, skilled assistance to Rumi, I guess.
Thank God, because I'm gonna fucking need it.
Alright. Alright, so the vessels are kind of on the small side. They're a little bigger than, like, kind of dinky little fishing boats. There's 10 oarsmen, and then, like, a couple of, like... There's room for 10 oarsmen, and then a couple of, like, people to do some more important rigging and such. But, yeah. Okay, hang on. I had this written down real quick. Alright, so the TN for the first check is 2, and you need, 5 momentum points in order to, become successful. So it's like the first, like, 5 of these NPCs, alright?
Alright.
Alright, Rumi.
What kind of check is this?
This is a TN2 seafaring check, real quick.
Alright. Any particular ring?
No.
Okay.
And you have skilled assistance, so that's 1 white die, and you can keep up another one.
Alright, let's make fucking go.
TN2.
let's go easy on strife management and just take the 2 successes.
All right, take the 2 successes. You successfully pass that, and you're off. The rigging's away, and you take a quite impressive lead very suddenly. Kyo, you're having like a pretty nice time. This is definitely like more into your element. It's like harder than you're used to, I'm sure. He's probably not like one to get down and dirty with the oarsmen, but like, it's nice. Kyo, you notice something, however. This boat is going like really, like you have like a big burst of initial speed, but like you're kind of slowing down as like things go on. Like,
Okay.
you would probably have, like, a good estimate of how fast this boat can go, especially considering how the crew is. It's, like, kind of slowing down pretty significantly. Rumi, make me yet another seafaring check at TN3.
Before he does that, can I maybe offer some kind of assistance by, like, trying to inspire the other oarsmen by, like, we'll begin, like, some sort of sea chant for oarsmen.
Sure, you start singing a sea chanty, of course. That makes sense.
Do I just offer assistance so I don't have to do anything? Skilled assistance?
Yeah, it would just be skilled assistance. Okay. Yeah, Rumi, give me another roll. TN3 this time.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Fuck. Boy.
What can I do with those ops?
Give yourself assistance. Do instances of assistance actually, like, stack?
Yes.
Okay, so
yeah,
you
they
give
do.
yourself assistance again. Yeah, Kyo, you immediately notice this. You're really fucking slowing down more than you ought to be. Like, this is a fucking, not like a dinky little vessel, but it should be going pretty fucking fast. It's single-masted. You've got 10 oarsmen. This is like really weird.
Mm-hmm. Do I know why?
Can I spend 2 ops to try and figure out what the fuck is going on with this boat?
Yeah, you can. Okay, so, Rumi, you kind of, like, pick around. There's, like, a small cabin. It's almost like kind of like a lake yacht, one of those kinds of things. There's a small cabin where, like, the captain might sleep, and then there is, like, a little chamber to store, like, goods or fish or whatever underneath. You pull that open, and it is full of water. Like, absolutely full of water.
Oh?
And it is rising really quickly.
Kyo, this isn't supposed to be full of water, is it?
No. Ruby, are you good at making repairs?
I work with metal. I mean, I assume this is a wooden boat.
This is a wooden boat. No, there's a fucking ironclad.
You never know.
An ironclad?
Well, I normally work with metal, but I can give it a shot.
Ooh.
Give me the command and see if you can make some patches. We need to stop this.
Alright, yeah, I'll let Kyo temporarily take over as helmsman while I see what I can do down here.
Alright, what would that be to, like... Okay, I will make you, like, let you make a roll to, like, not have the next TN increase. I think that would probably be, like, design. Maybe not design? I don't know. What would be...
Design is for clothes. Labor.
Labor. Alright, yeah, labor.
Fucking better.
Fucking...
Labor fire.
Labor fire, yeah. Innovate. You can do it.
Oh god.
Oh god, oh fuck. The TN is 3.
Oh shit.
I will get into the habit of specifying.
Alright. Strife up. And does this count as a conflict or no?
No. Not yet.
Fuck.
You currently have 2 momentum points, but you need 5.
Alright. Strife up, and I guess I'll take one of the... Or Strife. Strife up and Strife explosive.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Explosive.
God help me.
God
Fuck.
help him. Fuck. Alright, this is, like, really beginning to flood. Kyo, why don't you give me that seafaring check?
Okay.
It's TM4.
Uh-huh.
The boat is beginning to, like...
Yo!
Yo!
I'm gonna take,
Explosive, or not explosives, bonus successes don't
I'm
count.
gonna take 4 ops. Oh, they don't.
They don't count.
It was TN. What was it?
TN4.
Okay. Oh. Oh, okay, whatever. I'll take 4 successes, 2 explosives.
Okay.
Okay, good. I will reduce 2 strife.
All right, Kyo. The men are beginning to like notice this. So you have 3 momentum points currently. Yeah, okay. So you notice that the men are beginning to notice that the ship is like there is something not right with the ship, and like it is beginning to like list very visibly to one side. And Rumi doesn't seem to be like doing a whole lot at this point. Well, he's doing like what he can, but like there's not much to be done at this point. It's like looking pretty fucking bad.
Can I get a couple dudes to go help Rumi?
Yeah, you can. Okay, Rumi, you now have unskilled assistance on the labor.
All right. Should I give it another go then?
Yeah, give it another go. Okay,
Boy.
it is TN3. It is TN3. Oh my god!
That's exciting.
Rumi, there is
All
nothing
right.
you can. It becomes very clear there is nothing you can do, and like the water
Nope.
line is
Hey,
past the
that
chamber.
explosive might do something.
Oh,
that was for
that's
unskilled
right.
assistance.
That's right.
Come on, heart of the cards.
Yo!
Son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch! Rumi, you realize very quickly there is nothing you can do, and like the ship is like the water line is past where like the ship's chambers at this point. Like it's coming up onto your feet on like the cabin.
God damn it.
I don't know how to work with wood.
That's what she said. At this point, the ship is like it's floundering really badly at this point.
Like, fuck, what do I do?
Abandoned ship.
Yeah, I guess so. Like, we'll call the abandoned ship.
All right. There are unfortunately no lifeboats, but like everyone seems to be like a vaguely competent swimmer. Well, not everybody. There's like some dudes are kind of like clinging onto the mast as it like starts to very slowly go under. Those who can't swim, I'm going to assume Rumi and Katsumi can just like, or not Katsumi, Rumi and Kyo can swim like okay.
Dude, I hope I can swim.
Did Rumi get a look at where the water was coming in?
The water was coming in from the bottom. Like it.
Okay. Did it look like sabotaged or just?
You couldn't tell.
Like
There
wear
was
and
like
tear.
too much
Okay.
water. It was not enough light, you know. But yeah, it's fucking cold, and it's quite a while before like another ship realizes that there's something wrong and like turns around to try and save you. Most of the crewmen survive, and so does Rumi and everyone. But most of them survive. It's quite a grisly day. People were not like quite expecting this. The both of you lose 3 glory, I'm afraid.
Ugh. God damn it.
Do you guys not expect the lion to sabotage literally every event?
Stop.
Frick.
Ready to make it 7?
Very unfortunate turn of events. You do make it back up to shore. Terribly, terribly waterlogged, unfortunately. I have a question. What is Katsumi doing right now?
Watching, I guess.
Does he like offer a hand or anything? I don't know. Can he swim?
Wait, can he offer a hand? Like, I assume that he's like watching from some distance and they're in the boat.
Yeah. I mean, he's not.
Well,
in
the
the
boat's
boat.
already like very sank.
Yeah, the boat's
Oh.
already like very sank at this point. He's just like.
He's not particularly good at swimming.
That's unfortunate. What is Akira doing? I assume Akira's
I
like
think-
also watching this.
Yeah, I was gonna say Akira's first thought is like, God damn it, somebody sabotaged us, didn't they?
What is the next
Akira
event?
Akira wants to get a list of events, like
Yeah.
in order.
List of events. The next event is a haiku competition, followed by a smithing competition, then some good old-fashioned sadane, and then a ball game. Those are the next like events for the few days.
We're going to figure out what forge Rumi is going to use.
Yeah, the haiku. I don't know how they'd sabotage a haiku event.
They don't have to.
But yeah, the forge could definitely be sabotaged. We'll have to be on the lookout for that. And after that was a ball game. That I don't know. I guess they could plant like really unfair referees, but that one seems harder to sabotage.
They could fucking plant like poison on the ball or something. Just put like gaijin pepper in it.
Just put gunpowder in the ball and it explodes.
Hot potato.
Here's the question, Oro. Do we want to sabotage them?
No, that would be dishonorable.
That would be dishonorable. I mean, I don't know how, where, how we'd do it. I could sabotage the forge. Like I said, I don't know what you can do about a haiku competition.
How does Rumi
That's fine. None of
feel
us are going to participate in the haiku competition.
Oh, he is also going to participate in the haiku competition?
No, Rumi's not. God, no.
Alright. Alright, so the both of you managed to get back to shore, waterlogged, but fine. Glory loss aside. How are the two of you feeling? What are the two of you going to do now?
I'm upset.
Rumi's upset.
I'd be upsetty too. Your fucking waterlog sucks. A crowd has slowly gathered to watch as the, survivors are kind of just like hauled onto shore, and there's like a couple of bodies that are like discreetly kind of just like carted off. A lot of eyes watching you. Kuroyo, Kazuyori, Dalmadai. A lot of eyes.
How terribly, wring out the sleeve of his robes or something. How terribly unfortunate to be given a boat that comes with a hole in the bottom.
Unfortunate. Dalmadai just kind of chimes in before he turns away.
I wonder if Dalmadai sabotaged him.
It's okay, we're gonna kill him.
It's fine. It's fine.
Do I get a void point if Dominai sabotaged me?
Hang on a sec.
I think that's how sworn enemy works.
I have sworn enemy and blackmailed by him, so...
You get 2 void points.
Did you get that?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, cool. Okay. If no one has anything immediately they want to do, Katsumi, later in the day, after this whole affair has died down, presumably everyone's a little more dry, a runner comes up to you. He says, Togashi-san, I presume. There are perhaps many... Katsumi, Togashi? There are perhaps many... There are many in these lands, forgive me, it took me a while to find you. Word from Toshirama.
All Togashis look alike.
It's canon,
Correct.
though. It's fucking canon, though. He hands you a letter and bows.
We're gonna read the letter.
Dear Togashi-san, I am remiss to take you away from important matters at Kyuden Tonbo, but there is an important subject that you must hear. A Ronin, a man named Okami Ryoji, is currently awaiting trial due to his alleged involvement in an arson some weeks ago. He has invoked his right as a samurai to call you, his sensei, to speak on his behalf before he is judged. Under normal circumstances, I would not involve myself, but the matter has piqued my interest, so I thought it would be wise to inform you personally. Give my regards to Akira. I miss his company dearly. Signed, Doji Tetsuo, Governor of Toshirambo.
Okay. I guess we're on the first train out of here.
You just go?
I mean, not instantly, but like, presumably there are relatively consistent caravans back and forth.
Yeah, totally. Like, the sea routes are not safe, the river routes, I should say, are not safe currently, but yeah, you can get to Toshirambo before, like, not the day's out, definitely before, like, the week's out.
Okay.
Hang on, let me check the date. So, now it's the 17th of Togashi. It is currently the... Let me make a ruling here. It is currently the 19th of Shinjo.
Mm-hmm. That's his trial. Did it say the date of the trial?
It did not specify a date of the trial. And the letter was signed, like, some days ago. 2 days ago.
Yeah, I guess we're skipping town.
Okay. Wait, hang on. No, it would probably be the 20th of Shinjo rather than the 19th. Okay, so yeah, that makes more sense. All right, you're just...
Yeah, I guess we're gonna... Well, I mean, we're gonna find Akira, and we're going to give him the governor's regards.
Okay.
And then also, I guess, presumably tell him and Rumi and Kyo that we're skipping town.
Okay. How do they respond to this?
Good luck.
Your presence will be missed here, Togashi-san, but I understand that you must do what you must do.
Then, as a parting warning, I'm going to say that they should keep watch over Rumi's forge.
Ooh, how cryptic.
Also requesting that Rumi make or actually, here's a question, Spider. Me and Mac were wondering about this. The fist weapons, the knuckle dusters, how do they interact with Death Touch?
Oh, fuck, that's a good question.
Hold on.
Yeah, like, so, things that affect unarmed profile. I would rule...
Things that affect unarmed profiles do not affect weapons.
Right, but, like...
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, so...
Yeah, if you don't get the benefits of things that increase your unarmed profiles, as Tekken are not an unarmed profile.
Oh, they're not? I thought there was... I thought
They're not an unarmed profile, but they do attack with unarmed.
Yeah, but they're not an unarmed profile.
Okay,
and...
so there we go.
Okay,
Easy.
there's your answer. Unless you're fucking... What's it called? Tao's Blade.
You can attack with your Tekken or your unarmed profile, but not both at the same time.
Mhm.
Okay, fair.
Wait, what is the... 1 second.
There may be, like, some exceptions? I don't know.
The Tekken have snaring?
They do not have snaring.
Okay, no.
Haha, Tekken, I understood that reference.
No, you were doomed forever to a life of one damage.
No, because does not... The thing is that, sorry, the Death Touch does not specify when you use your unarmed profile. It says when you perform an attack action using a punch or kick.
I think...
Yeah, but those are specific
those are
unarmed
I think, yeah,
profiles.
Those are specific parts of the unarmed profile,
Yes.
right? Okay, sure. All right, that's it. We were wondering if Rumi should make him a Tekken, but it would not be beneficial.
Yeah. I mean, you can make him a Tekken. You know, it wouldn't be bad.
Unfortunately,
wouldn't
unarmed
affect
fighting
you,
is
so.
extremely painful.
Yeah, it just wouldn't
until
affect
you
you.
get Wave the Elder Sword.
Yeah.
But
anyways,
so then I guess we'll take the next take the most expedient route.
the most expedient route nets you in back in Toshirambo on the 22nd of Shinjo, 2 days.
Okay.
It's pretty nice. Okay.
We will begin the stroll.
All right. So the last time you heard from him, you do have the governor's regard, so you could like go straight to Tetsuo. You don't really know where he's being held at the moment. I guess you could just like fucking ask, but like it's up to you. Ball's in your court, Mac. The Narco.
I'm sorry. Are we skipping to being there?
Yeah, you were skipping to being. You are now at Toshirambo. Yes.
Let's see. I think first I will talk to the. First I will since the governor sent me summons. I will go reconnoiter with him.
All right. You enter his chambers and he gives you a big smile and says, "Ah, Togashi-san, you received my letter. That's so good. Splendid you could have come. Please, could you close the door? I'll prepare us tea."
Sure.
All right.
I will do those things.
He comes back and very hurriedly pours you tea, and he leans in close and says, "You need to be very discreet right now, Togashi-san. They have eyes and ears everywhere. I'm going to need you to be quiet.
We will be completely quiet and say nothing.
Move the players back to Toshiro, real quick.
Does he mean like immediately now or in general?
Just like now, yeah.
Okay, so we will be quiet and we will begin sipping our tea.
Is Akira here?
Akira yet remains in the Winter Court.
He furrows his brow and squeezes his eyes. He's like, God, I was hoping you would understand that message.
Bluntness.
You're here about the Ronin, right? We're not.
Yes.
Okay. I've tried to forestall judgment as long as I can. I've managed to get in contact with you. That's good. I don't really know what to tell you about it. We're in dangerous waters right now. You need to just navigate this very slowly. All right. Some days ago, I think the 19th, the 18th maybe, word came down, just Sukenobu, the steward, he just, out of the blue, decided to accuse the Ronin of arson. He had witnesses saying that he had involvement. A case was built against him. It's shut and closed. I managed to stall him, any execution or trial, judgment. Shit, I'm getting too loud. So you got here. I don't know why he'd do something like that. I have my suspicions, however. And I believe I have been under surveillance for several days now. I had to keep that letter as discreet as possible. It was my mistake for not just sending it to Akira or something. Damn it. Do you understand the situation we're in now? He finishes pouring the tea, finally.
I'm sorry, this is the governor of Toshirambo?
This is the governor of Toshirambo, yes.
Who on earth is... I'm sorry, what?
So, the steward... Yeah, that's the important part. The steward of Toshirambo...
Okay, so the steward of Toshirambo is doing the bad wrong stuff.
Yes, who is a lower rank than the governor of Toshirambo.
Huh? Was the steward the asshole kid? I don't remember.
No.
Okay.
I don't think you actually met the steward.
Okay.
He hasn't really involved himself in the campaign. He's popped up once or twice, but
Mm-hmm. The steward who is of lower status, but somehow usurping his authority?
Yep.
What? I don't think I definitely do not understand out of character, and I do not know if I should understand in character.
Your confusion is... You should be confused both in character and out of character.
Okay.
Yeah, just tell them, you have higher status, they know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, you do outrank the steward, correct?
I do, but I have been under surveillance for 2, 3, maybe a week now. I've had arrows in my pillow. I've had threatening notes sent to me. People break into my apartment. I don't know what's going on, and I think this has something to do with it. I think the message is clear. I need to stay away from this. It's all too perfect. I don't know. Look.
Tell him to arrest Sukenobu. He has higher status. You can hear the voice of Doji Akira watching in the distance. Just fucking arrest him.
I do want... Listen. I can exercise my authority and tell him, no, this isn't happening. I can place him under arrest if I want, but I don't know. I don't want to tip my hand just yet. I need to navigate this carefully, you and I. You can see Doji, you can see Tetsuo's hand is shaking. He's not used to this kind of stress.
What if the Ronin were to simply perish or vanish while under custody?
That's possible. I don't know how you do it, but it's possible. Oh, Togashi-san. Always so wise. Keep your voice down.
Is Koga actually here in Toshirambo?
No, Koga's not here. He's fucking gone way south, my dude.
Is Koga's mistress still here?
No, she is back.
She's at the Winter Court.
Yeah, in the Winter Court. Unless you're talking about Hosako, who is also back in Kyudengote.
So Katsumi himself has essentially no assets here.
None that you're aware of. Yeah.
Hmm.
It's just as Shinsei says, all you need is yourself. Shinsei doesn't say that.
Okay.
Drat. That's fucking horrifying. I would like to do what all monks do when confused and uncertain, and I'm going to activate Lord Togashi's insight.
Oh yeah.
Oh, baby.
Oh boy, do I love having a no shit button.
Oh shit. It's just a
TN2
panic meditation button.
meditation void. Yeah, sure. We'll take
Why the hell not?
every single six. I mean, is there a reason to not take? Yeah, I should probably take an. I don't get anything for bonus successes, right?
No.
So I'm just gonna take double explosive op, and who cares?
Okay. Let's see what happens. All right. You see yourself in a.
Wait.
Oh,
Op spends. Actually, no. Give me the vision first, then we'll decide op spends.
Right.
Well, let's just the op spends might be relevant.
Okay. So op spends first, or like the description second?
Op spends first.
Okay, op spends first. All right.
Um.
One of the things was like lower the TN of like whatever it was. I think.
Yeah. Next check using a certain ring. Oh man, if I had a second op, I would use that sick ass establish a previously unknown fact about my character.
Well.
Actually, I have friends high in the Toshirambo legal system. There isn't really anything in. Yeah. Oh, actually, it's not technically a downtime, but like, given the context, can I use a downtime op?
Sure. You know what? Sure.
I would like to just use the op to keep one of the successes to reserve for later.
Okay, that's fair.
Which is apparently a thing you can do.
Yeah, that's a void downtime op, I think.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right, yeah, you can totally do that. All right, so you see yourself sitting in a field. The world kind of fades around you yet again, and you see yourself sitting in a field. It's about dusk, and slowly night passes, and the only thing illuminating the world around you is the light that emanates from your wisdom. Slowly the light grows ever brighter, and you can see arrows, spearheads, and swords surrounding you on all sides.
Danger.
Danger, danger.
I'm in danger. Oh fuck. And everyone is like fairly far away, right?
Yep.
Oh fuck. Let's see. We're going to. Oh god, this is going to be horrible. The first thing we're going to do. All right, so are we still talking? We're still talking to the governor.
Yeah, you're still talking to Tetsuo. Yeah.
We're gonna like shake off our vision and just kind of like have a moment of awe in like the enormous aura of menacingness that we've just witnessed.
Uh-huh.
And sip at our tea and go, holy shit.
You say it in character?
In character, the Rokugani equivalent of we're fucked.
That bad? Tetsuo says. What's your plan? Could have any?
Let's see. I could simply testify in his favor at court.
That's true.
However, I have a feeling that there are a couple of thumbs worth of weight on the scales
What do you mean?
of justice.
Justice.
Justice!
As in, like, the trial will, in all likelihood, be some unfortunate quantities of rigged.
I think you might be right. There's a lot going against us at this time.
The safest option seems to be attempting to you know what? I would like to activate the Earth Has No Eyes.
Sure.
We're gonna make absolutely sure that we are not currently being eavesdropped on.
Mm-hmm. Menacing.
Meditation, Earth.
No. Alright, which one of those are you picking up?
We're gonna keep all of them and grab the die that I took from the void check.
Okay. Katsumi, there is immediately someone outside. You immediately see a figure outside.
So that activates the bonus things, which should increase my vigilance up to 5.
Okay, yeah.
And you also get the pulse.
Yeah.
And the pulse.
You immediately see a figure outside.
Like where outside? Like just like outside the door where someone would normally be?
In like eavesdropping position.
Where exactly?
Like right outside the paper door.
Okay, right outside the paper door.
Mm-hmm. And they're just like kind of sitting there with like their ear to the door, like trying to listen in.
Fucking reach through it and throttle them. That is basically the plan. We're going to like... Let me think. What's a good way to get to the door without attracting too much attention? We're just like gonna get up and start pacing around.
Okay.
And see if the presence moves. Like we're gonna do a slow circle around the room and see if us getting closer to the door causes it to move.
How close do you move? Like, give me in range bands. Let's say like this place is like 3 range bands across.
Then we're going to get within 1 range band of the door. But like after doing a full circle around the room, so like he doesn't think that I'm actively exiting, which would cause him to leave, but he should just like be under the impression that I'm pacing.
The figure seems to like tense up a little bit. You can see it through the door, but it doesn't like make an attempt to flee just now.
All right. At exactly 1 range band.
Uh-huh.
I am going to activate Death Touch.
Oh boy!
Oh no, dear.
It's okay. He has to get a ridiculous number of bonus successes to actually kill him.
Let's see what
Death
happens.
Touch is tattooed, bro.
Oh, he got Death Touch tattooed!
Oh god. Okay, he needs to get some slightly fewer number of bonus successes to instantly kill him.
Oh, jeez.
No, we're going to try to not instantly kill him and just make him fall unconscious.
Okay.
Let's see. I will, however, be seizing the moment.
Oh, no, that's sure that's it. Okay, it's fine.
And Death Touch is a unarmed void check. I click the button. There it is.
Oh boy.
Hold on,
Oh,
I need
boy.
to point out, hold on. Before you pick up any of these die, I need to point out...
Wait, why isn't my void rolling 4 dice? I set my void ring to 4.
Oh, is your Void Ring 4?
Yeah.
Oh, that's wild. I don't know, it's... roll
I
20
will manually roll an extra one there.
I will say, however...
Roll an extra one.
I will say, however...
Mhm.
To do this, and they're wrong, like you're staking your honor on being right here, basically. Are you sure you want to pick up all those die?
We probably won't kill him.
Right.
I mean, we might even fail to activate Death Touch here.
Right. What is the TN?
The TN is 3.
It's TN 3 to activate, and then it's
4 bonus
3
successes to kill.
4 bonus successes to kill, 3 to attempt to knock them unconscious.
Yeah, so at 3 bonus successes, it will basically knock them unconscious.
Okay.
So you do roll the extra black for your Void Ring, and then the extra black for your Season Moment.
Yes.
That's 4 black right there.
That's a lot of black.
That's a lot of black.
Yeah, this is our instinct. You know what we are following the guidance of Lord Togashi's insight. Togashi's insight told me danger is everywhere around. There we go.
Ooh,
Okay.
Boy.
Okay.
And then I'll keep both of the explosives, and we will roll those.
Come on.
That's not great.
That's
Whatever.
one of them.
Well, we're not trying to kill him, so we've already activated it successfully.
You already activated it. But actually, are you rank 3?
We're rank 3.
Oh shit! You did it!
We just automatically get it.
You got it?
Yeah, because it's tattooed. He gets 3 bonus successes.
Nice.
Automatically. So we have successfully activated it. We will spend the ops on general void ops.
So I assume you're not taking the white strife success since you don't need it, and taking it will make you likely to explode this dude.
Actually don't want to explode this dude.
Oh.
I have no option, no desire to explode this dude, not one little bit. I will just God, I will absolutely, unquestionably feel a nearby supernatural occurrence if one exists.
One does not exist.
Okay.
Just
Putting
yourself
3 fucking ops on that. Okay. Yeah. Now he's giving me a TN. Now whoever is behind that door is giving me a TN4 fitness check versus unconscious, as my right arm just rips through the door, and we just with the tip of our knife hand just hit him in a vital spot in his collarbone.
Pressure point that is.
They fail. This was they didn't have any rank. No, actually, this profile doesn't want rank in fitness. Okay, so what was the TN? TN4?
4.
TN4.
Yeah, they fail.
He did roll all those successes though.
He just fucking Vulcan neck pinched this asshole.
Okay, so you
then already preempting the governor getting up and freaking out, we're just gonna raise our hand and be like, wait.
Tetsuo immediately sits up and tenses, but he manages to stifle a scream. He's like, what the hell are you doing?
Then we're gonna slide open the door and reveal the caught eavesdropper as they fall unconscious onto the floor. Don't worry, he's just unconscious.
I checked.
I checked.
That phrase, okay, no, real talk. That phrase, if you say don't worry, he's XYZ, and then you put I checked at the end of it, I will lose my shit. I will just fucking go crazy.
No, we're not even saying I checked. We are just so utterly confident in our precision.
The person who was on the ground is actually a local serving girl. Very, it's a dainty woman, just she's kind of got a nice kimono on. She's just thump like a sack of potatoes. Tetsuo immediately scrambles to fucking slam the door. Did you reach your hand through the paper door?
Yes.
Oh, he's oh, fucking hell!
Tetsuo's had a hard life.
Fucking hell! He's freaking the fuck out right now. He grabs a teapot and just hurls it through. He grabs it through the hole. He tries to thread the needle through the hole.
Why?
So
to have an excuse for there to be a hole in the door.
Yeah. What is this? What are you doing? What's our plan now? Tetsuo's compromised right now. Fuck it. Tetsuo's compromised. Fuck it.
Oh, Tetsuo's compromised.
Tetsuo's compromised. Fuck
Okay,
it.
I would like to activate honest assessment,
Okay.
which is a courtesy earth check. We do not activate honest assessment. We do, however, use the op to take 2 strife off of him.
All right. He's like, "What is your plan here, Togashi-san? What is this? What are you gonna do with her?"
Well, I think the question is, what are you going to do with a spy in your retinue?
I know the girl. She's just a serving girl around the palace. I don't. Okay. All right. He puts his hands to his temples and like kind of rubs his skull, and he's like, oh, "Okay, okay." She just fainted. She just fainted. I found out. Oh God. Yes, she fainted. She fainted, and then I found her, and then we took her back to her chambers. Is that the plan? Right?
She is, as you said, just a serving girl, not in all likelihood loyal to anyone in particular. She will be horrified at having gotten caught and tell you anything you need to know.
Tell us anything we need to know. You did the act. We're in this together now.
He's the one in charge. What does he have to be scared of?
Usurpers.
Knife in the back. Okay. We'll get to that real quick. I gotta use the bathroom, BRB.
Okay.
That was a fucking rad sequence of events, even if it worked out somewhat anticlimactically.
Imagine being that eavesdropper. Imagine being that eavesdropper. Notice how we called her a serving girl, but she uses the seasoned courtier stat block.
Very suspicious.
The governor's just like, people are eavesdropping everywhere. And the monk's just like, here, I brought you an eavesdropper.
Yeah, found one.
Man, you were right. These guys are everywhere.
We'll also be right back.
Okay. Sorry about that. I am back.
Okay.
All right. What was the last thing you heard? What was the last thing I said? Or
I said that the serving girl will probably basically fess up to everything.
Right. I don't know. What do we do if we let her go? Maybe if whoever's doing this has her under a payroll, blackmail, extortion.
We're gonna put our hands on her shoulder and we're just gonna be like, take a deep breath. You are the governor of Toshirambo. You are the one in charge here.
I am the governor of Toshirambo.
Look at me.
I am in charge here.
You are the captain.
I am the captain. I am the governor of Toshirambo. I am in charge here.
There is treachery in your midst, and treachery must be uprooted without hesitation. We're just gonna kind of gesture at the action we just took as like a demonstration of this.
There is treachery in our midst. We must take action to uproot any treachery. Okay.
Now that the eavesdropper is gone, we may speak freely.
He like
now I can detail my master plan.
He like sticks his head through the hole in the door, and he's like, "All right, it's clear." Gucci.
who are the governor would definitely have like access to resources such as like the basically Crane Shinobi, right?
He would have information about them. He could definitely
he would have some under his command, perhaps.
They are okay. So the only shinobi that like the Crane actively enlists, or what you would call, they wouldn't call themselves shinobi, honestly. That's too dishonorable. Are the Doji Harriers?
Mm-hmm.
They are an elite group of saboteurs and scouts, and they're not really like. I mean, they kind of are, but they're not really like the Scorpion Shinobi, where they're like, you know, weaving web.
Weaving webs.
They're not like weaving webs in courts and then like knife in the dark. They're like guerrillas. They're like asymmetrical warfare.
Mm-hmm.
They can do this kind of stuff, but you know, the governor might have access to that. It's kind of a tall order. Usually only the Daidoji daimyo has access to that kind of thing.
We're just gonna tell him the most direct course of action would be to get the Ronin out of the city at once. He is being targeted for a reason. Somebody wants him dead.
He wants him. Why would he want him dead? He's just a Ronin, isn't he?
Your guess is as good as mine. However, somebody is going through an awful lot of effort to get him out of the picture. Somebody at your expense. And so our first task must be to foil them.
That's true. Togashi-san, I had a thought. I talked to you for a reason. You're close to the Ronin, right? Ryoji, that was his name?
We have a bond.
What if they're not
Okami Ryoji? What?
What if they're not specifically targeting Ryoji? What if they want to get to you? This is their way of getting to you.
That entirely depends on just how much power the Unicorn Clan champion has over goings-on in Toshi Rambo.
If you say, I assume you're saying that out loud, right?
Yeah, that is his. that is in character.
He just looks fucking baffled, like that.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't think I'm privy to all the goings-on that you are, Togashi-san.
Was he not in the know about the arson? About the arson?
He was.
Okay.
But like, there's some stuff that's happened in the Winter Court that he was like, maybe just like kind of like, this kind of goes over my head.
Well, we'll just tell him like the clan champion or the unicorn seems intent on silencing all knowledge of the attempted arson committed.
But does he have this much? How wealthy is this man? If he can afford to have like, I don't know, however many shinobi or underhanded rogues in his payroll.
This may simply be an attempt to silence the Ronin, despite what he does or does not actually know.
Maybe. This is all making my head hurt. I think I need sake.
Now that so much attention has been paid to him, I wonder if there is something he knew that we overlooked. Something of more importance than we might have thought at the time. We're just gonna tell him I would like to go speak to him momentarily, and then we may. I request leave to go speak to him.
Of course.
Then we may reconnoiter. Reconnoiter.
Okay, pal, you can reconnoiter. Reconnoiter you all night.
I reckon you're noiter.
Oh.
We'll bow and what do we do with the unconscious servants?
Tetsuo kind of like shoulders her and says, I'll take her back to her chambers or something. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll keep her quiet.
I hope nobody notices.
Don't worry.
Alright. and then we will walk off to speak to our buddy the Ronin.
All right. The chambers in where he is being kept are like hidden, or not hidden, but they're like there are 2 guards standing outside. They're wearing like full armor, and they one of them directly states, "What is your business here, Togashi-san?"
I am here to speak with the accused as his master and confidant.
Under whose leave?
The governators.
The governators? Schwarzenegger. Schwarzenegger told me so.
And like, I assume we either our letter serves as
like
permission,
stamp,
or if stamp was needed, we obtained it.
Okay. They look like they want to hassle you some more, but they can't really object like currently, so they just kind of let you go in.
What are they gonna do? Stop me? And we will walk in and sit down.
Ryoji is in a fucking state. Like, his eyes, one of his eyes is, like, swollen shut, and he has, like, bruises all up and down his body. He's currently, like, bound with his arms behind his back and his legs together, and he kind of looks up at you in, like, the darkness and says, "About time.
Who did this to you?"
Fucking, I don't know. Some enforcers. Whoever, I couldn't name names. They just said, I'm being detained. I asked them on what grounds. They wouldn't give me anything, and they just went to town on me. I still don't even know I am here. Whose orders?
That's a problem. I can't put every single enforcer on the head-cracking list.
They're gonna boil me alive, aren't they? I don't care what it's for. Could be
Not
Soy sauce.
in soy sauce.
That's a thing! Stop
Oh
making
my
fun of
God.
it. That's a thing!
I know.
They just did that.
That would really disrupt the Agasha dude's digestion, though. It's like that's some improperly cooked soy sauce. You wouldn't want to upset him, would you?
We're gonna kneel down in front of him and say, I'm going to get you out of here as expediently as I can. But first, this is important. You're being targeted for a reason. Is there anything that you were told, anything that you might know about the operations that would cause someone to go to these lengths to come after you?
He shakes his head. No, I don't know a damn thing. The fucking toad only paid me to just hang around. I only overheard local barroom gossip. I was just there as a thug. Basic thug. And I'm gonna die like one too. Down here in the dark. If they don't boil me.
Nobody's getting boiled today, but I need you to rack your brains. There is a reason. Nobody is going through this much effort to kill just a thug.
He closes his eyes and, like, thinks really hard.
We're gonna sit down and we are going to impromptu begin the procedures that we had established when doing meditation training.
Okay.
We're just attempting to clear this man's mind.
He also sits up. And he, like, as best he can, because he's, like, kind of in a weird position, because he's, like, bound, and, like, his legs are together, and he's also in, like, deep, reflective meditation. Wait, there is one thing. When they were accosting me, this is the important part. I don't remember anything about the operation. They didn't tell me much, but when they were accosting me, these men outside, when they were coming to imprison me, they kept asking me about you. How I knew you, how long, what our relationship was, training, things like that. I didn't tell them anything. That's the only thing that comes to mind. I'm sorry.
Somebody's gonna get death touch for this. Okay, we're gonna like tell him to hang in there.
Okay.
We're gonna make our leave, and we're going to look at the guards. and we are going to authoritatively tell them to unbind him, dress his wounds, and provide him with a change of clothes. Like, not to free him, just to make him less ridiculously uncomfortable.
That would probably be some sort of command roll, I'd say.
All right.
I'd say, hold on, let's say TN3 command roll. Any
Wait.
bring.
There we go, command.
Fuck.
Nice.
Holy fuck!
Big fucking high fucking roller tonight, buddy. Way to go.
Okay, let's look at that ops table.
Well, you can establish a fact about your character now.
I can, in fact, establish a previously unknown fact about my character now.
Establish. I dare you. Establish. I dare you.
I can establish a previously unknown fact about my character, plus 2 more things.
I mean, you could also use the void romance op spend.
Oh.
I'm sorry, what?
There's a void romance op spend, yes.
That's basically the universe conspires to give you a dumb anime moment with your beloved.
Hold the fucking phone. All right, I'm coming down on the hammer on this stupid fucking romance shit. Okay, I'm bringing it down. If Togashi uses this right now, no one, not a goddamn soul, gets to use it for the rest of this campaign. No one. It's over once in a campaign session.
I'm sorry. What the fuck is the void romance?
Okay. Let me fucking.
No, I'm not. No, I am not. No.
It's due to circumstances beyond your control, a gust of wind or an earth tremor, perhaps. You and your intended find yourselves unexpectedly aware of each other.
No.
No.
First of all, earth tremors are not beyond my command.
Your intended decides what kind of contact it was, from fateful meeting of the eyes to a brush of hands against one another as you both reached for a drop scroll. They also decide how they react, although they will not blame you for anything untoward. After all, it wasn't your fault.
Oops, ma'am, I accidentally grabbed your titties. Shame about that earth tremor.
That's like an actual anime thing,
That's
though.
like
Like
an
that
actual
specific
anime thing.
circumstance.
Exactly.
I don't know what fact about Togashi would be appropriate to establish here.
He has a Prince
Actually, no,
Albert
it's-
piercing.
It's not an anime thing, because in anime they always get mad about it.
Oh, that's true. But yeah, he has a Prince Albert piercing.
McKay?
What are the how about loyalty is a Bushido tenet, right?
Yeah, loyalty's a Bushido tenet.
Okay, how about advantage paragon of loyalty, because we are going above and beyond to try to
Hold on a
One
minute.
second.
I think specifically like giving yourself an advantage is like, how many op spends is this exactly for?
We do have 4 ups.
I don't think
So like
giving yourself...
in like failing to go above and beyond to at least make this man's life more comfortable.
Loyalty is about service to your lord.
Loyalty is
Okay,
about service
that's
to your
fair.
specific-
Okay, sure.
And I will say, like, that's definitely like compassion, certainly, but I don't think. I don't know. I kind of would draw the line there at like giving yourself.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Just a thought. I just don't know what to spend 4 ops on. The void ops are
Give
not
yourself
incredible a lot of the time.
Forehead.
I mean, okay, so you could spend 1 on determine the easiest way to accomplish the task you're attempting.
Wait, is that which one is that?
That's
I think
a
it's just
generic
general op
spend.
spend, yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure, I'll do that actually.
Bribe him. Give him sake.
Give them
Just
sake.
fucking like compensate them. Yeah.
Okay, I will offer them some number of. I have Koku as a character.
That's true. You could. Koku's a lot.
What? I mean, I don't mean I have. I mean I have money. My character has money.
Yeah, you could like compensate them for this.
Okay. I will.
One
I will
Koku can
offer
buy
them-
many sake.
Let me
How?
invite- I mean, I don't have sake myself on me.
That's true.
So I will attempt to bribe them with some amount of money.
They kind of look at you, and then they look at the money, and then they looked at you and says, that amount of, that coin right there will buy him unbinding. Don't know about his wounds. He'll pull through.
We're just gonna. I would like to attempt to intimidate them. Like, I would like to be like, "Are you sure you want to make a further issue of this?"
That would be another command check. Probably.
Oh god, oh fuck.
Fire command, I think.
Yeah, fire. Yeah.
Fire command. All right, you watch me.
Trying to incite emotion.
I believe in.
Fucking watch me.
All right, this is what I needed it for. Thank you, Spider.
What did you do? What did you fucking do?
That was.
Oh wait, that was water by accident. I'm sorry.
Nice work, idiot. What did you do? What did you do?
It's Special Voice Gaming.
That's mildly better.
Oh,
That is
fucking
significantly
hell! God damn it, what?
Haha!
No, this needs to be seen. Hang on. Hold the fucking phone. No, fucking stream.
I'm sorry. What?
It needs to be seen. It needs to be seen.
God damn it.
Hang on. Needs to be seen.
The fuck is a Benny Jazir?
God, you fucking people are like actually just gonna like kill me.
Benny Jazir.
Fuck, where is it? Fuck. It was there for a second and then it wasn't. Then why does this take? Other streamers do this so fucking fast. I don't get it.
What are you trying to do?
Get good.
Hang on. Hold the fucking phone. Look, the world needs to see it. Where is it?
I think everyone watching has seen it.
Oh, here. I'm just gonna post in chat. Here you go.
I don't know if Lynn has read Dune.
Shit, I don't think she has.
That's pretty good, I've gotta say. Spacing you. Ever increasing opium flows.
Oh, I get the
In
joke
league
now.
with a war criminal band.
I get the joke now, haha.
I will use my op on, I don't know, something fire related.
Okay.
I will be flashy about intimidating them. And that is a total of 3.
Fuck, I couldn't. I'll just. Fuck it. We'll do it in post. Fuck it. Fuck it. We'll do it in post. It's fine. Fuck, we'll do it in post. God. Cannot
I
believe
apologize for nothing.
You should apologize for fucking everything. God. Anyways.
We're just gonna be like, the only thing Shinsei disdains more than greed is cruelty, and drop the money and walk away.
Ooh, okay. That's fair.
Just void touch them, my dude. Turn it into a prison break.
He has no. I mean, does he have an escape plan? Like, that's the question.
His escape plan is also void touch. Death touch.
What can't be escape from where? Like escape? Yeah, escape from where?
You're probably. I don't know if you're in like the palace complex, but like it's pretty heavily guarded, and you're like in the midst of like downtown.
That's true, but we have the governor of this city's support.
That's true. What you don't
There's
know what
no
you're-
way that the governor of the city cannot help arrange a prison break.
He can, but getting out's another story.
Then I would like to sit down and I'd like to write a letter.
Write a fucking letter.
I don't think any of the other characters are really getting here on time. What date is the trial?
The trial could probably be postponed. Today is the 22nd. The trial was going to be on the 25th.
Mhm.
They can maybe get it in time.
Mhm.
Just in time. Oh, you
All
guys
right.
can fucking see a bunch of shit on the fucking screen. What the hell is? Why is she here? See that? Whatever.
Although I don't think I think they all have important business to attend to at the Winter Court.
It's all up to Katsumi.
And they're all doing stuff. Like I don't think any of them actually necessarily want to leave their stuff to save the Ronin.
It wouldn't hurt to ask, would it?
Well, out of character, does anyone want to leave their stuff to help save the Ronin?
But look,
Akira does. I'm all for prison breaks and murder.
So put it this way: by the time the letter gets here, Rumi will probably already have been able to do the smithing contest, which means he'll be able to just leave freely because he's already done the important shit here.
Oh, that's true.
And also, he wants to save the Ronin because he actually likes the Ronin.
Okay, so we're going to go to the governor, and we're going to ask him to postpone the trial for a few days, so that we can bring in exterior help.
Okay.
And we are going to send out a letter to the Winter Court. We are going to actually ask the governor to write it for me because I cannot into coded subtext to save my life.
Okay. He has some apprehensions about that specifically because he knows he's like under surveillance and he's like a little.
I just captured his surveillance. Oh, fine. I can write the letter.
No,
I can write the letter.
He'll do it. He's just like
Capture, yeah, no, literally just have Katsumi, like, with Tetsuo at all times. Like,
Basically, yeah, I will just be his bodyguard.
just constantly pinging with Earth Needs No Eyes.
Basically, yes. That's the plan. Actually, we are for the next few days. We are going to be his shadow, just like holding Earth Needs No Eyes active at all times.
That sounds good to me. Okay, so we're gonna do that. I have more content. I want to take like a quick break because I've been at this a little bit. I need to use the bathroom, need a drink and
All
stuff.
right.
So we're gonna take a quick BRB. So BRB stream.
Cursing opium flow.
Over and okay. We're back. We're in the shit. No more.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Okay, so I assume that like we do the letter writing basically, and we cut over and time skip to when they get here.
Whoa, we gotta do the smithing contest, bro.
Right,
Yeah,
that's what I mean. We like go over to what they're doing, and then
You gotta do the smithing contest. Akira's gonna fly to Toshiro.
Akira's gonna stop the fucking the smith from being sabotaged.
Akira?
Kyo can do that. Kyo has good air. Kyo
Why
can
didn't they throw the
air.
eagles
No,
to
good
touch-
water.
Why did they throw the eagle to touch Bamba? Okay.
I'll figure out what words I'm trying to say.
Me too. One of these days. Okay.
Why didn't the eagles just fly?
Kyo,
Yes.
you specifically. Okay. Fuck. I had an idea how I was going to word this. Two things happened to you. The first is that you are given you are called by the Seppun lieutenant, the Seppun Gunso rather, Seppun Genjiro, at the behest of the Emperor.
Oh,
Kyo dono. The Emperor has seen fit to give me a task on her behalf. I'm afraid at this time she cannot be bothered to speak to you directly, but it is of utmost importance that you follow through. There has been some word of bellicose behavior on the part of the Mantis. You, as a close relative of the Hante dynasty, are somewhat trustworthy in this capacity. She has entrusted you to bring Miya Gensai-san down to Kyuden-gote to come to an understanding on what is happening down in Mantis Lands at this point. Do you understand the gravity of the situation?
I do.
This is good. Kyo-san, I need to have your word as a samurai that no harm will come to Gensai-san.
You have it.
You stake your honor upon it?
I do.
Then it is as good as done. You are dismissed. And with that, so you have made, that honor right there, that won't count like staked honor it is like in a duel, but you have told him Gensai is under your protection. If any harm comes to him, you're going to lose some amount of honor.
Yeah.
Okay. It's good. The second thing that happens is that Sane comes to you.
Okay.
Kyo-san, I heard through the grapevine you were going down to Kyuden-gote. Heading back home, as it were.
Wait, Spider, what?
What do you mean?
Was I? I wasn't. Am I missing something, or was what it?
Oh, that was what that was what Genjiro was implying. You were to guard Gensai down to Kyuden-gote to see what the fuck is happening.
Oh, sorry. Right. No, I misunderstood. I was confusing Gensai with somebody else.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
No, it's
yes,
fine. There's a lot of NPCs. All right.
Sorry. I was thinking Gensai was not here.
Okay, that's fine. Back home, as it were?
Yes, I am.
Listen, I received a letter from Koga last night. I think he's in Kyuden-gote. She just throws up her hands. I don't know how he ended up there. I think most of the fleet is there with him. He's in deep now, I think.
Okay.
He's smelling a lead down there in Kyuden-gote. I need you to cover him, support him, do whatever it is you need to get him out of there. Or complete any objectives he has in the city. It would mutually benefit the both of us.
We'll have to see what he's gotten himself to do.
I'm sure he's gotten himself into a whole lot of trouble. Alright, it's fucking... Okay, hang on a second. I gotta fucking ping Gloomy because I think he's AFK.
I am, in fact, not AFK.
Oh, there he is! He lives! He lives, the fucking crazy bastard. Okay. Okay, so we are going to skip right ahead to this. Let's see here. Kyo, you, with Miya Gensai and Tail, are given Imperial auspices to take the shortest possible route through Lion territory. It's a little nerve-wracking considering, like, the state of the tensions, but, like, you are flanked by, like, not Imperial Guardsmen, Emerald Legionnaires, so, like, absolutely no one gives you any trouble, and you make it down to Kyuden-gote in about a week's time. You're making pretty good time considering, like, the distance. Let me, like, All right, let me, like, adjust, make sure the transition's Yeah, you make it to Kyuden-gote very quickly. What does Kyo think of Kyuden-gote, actually? I assume, like, he's done, like, a lot of business here. And it's just, like, kind of been in and out of the city, because it's, like, it is the capital for the Mantis clan.
Well, what do you mean, what does he think? I mean, it's a cool city, I guess. Like, it's chill.
Is it boaty enough?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's got boats. It's got boats. All right. It's boaty enough. You heard it here, folks. It's boaty enough, fellas. Okay.
It is, in fact, a boaty enough.
Just boaty enough. All right. Kyo, what do you do? Yeah, what's the first thing you do when you're home?
I suppose we'll go check in with the family, the clan
The family.
clan boys.
The fam.
If Gensai has excused me, has no
Good
more
to
need
see
of
you,
me.
brother.
Yeah, Gensai has excused you. And
Yeah, brother.
well, I suppose he dropped that bombshell on you before I could. I think you already knew, but like, you know. Koga here has greeted you as brother.
Where are we? Who's around?
He's around. You're just going back to your estate, right?
I guess so.
Okay, so yeah, Koga's there with you. It's like you're in the estate with Koga and yourself and like all the other members of the clan or family. I
So
should
there's
say.
a bunch of people around. That's what I'm getting at.
Yes, there's a bunch of people around.
Okay. So I'll just greet Koga in a form, just sort of vaguely formal greeting with no, very neutrally, maybe sort of distantly.
Oh,
Ooh.
do I sense some friction?
Do I
I sense
sense a
some
cold shoulder?
Sexual tension?
How could you? How could you give your own brother-in-law the old cold shoulder?
God.
It's not particularly discourteous. It's just not.
He's just not like
Very
very
warm.
warm to his new brother. What does Koga think of that? I'm curious.
Koga is honestly just not that surprised.
I think Masashi.
Oh yeah, Unagi Masashi.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Masashi is not forever Koga in our heart.
I think I'm just gonna like internally call him Koga. All right.
No, externally.
Not good for Koga's health or his marriage to get into a duel with fucking Kyo.
All right. What do the two of you do now?
I imagine Kyo probably wants to speak with his sister and father. Really,
Okay.
get the haps.
All right. It's some time before like the house clears of like any prying eyes or nosy ears, and you now have audience alone with both your father and Hosako. Hosako's like, "Is there what? What is it? Is there?"
Hey, I am one of his sons now.
If Koga wants to muscle his way in, he can try.
You know, I think Koga would.
What's Koga want to do? What's Koga want to do?
Koga's gonna try and muscle his way into the room. He's kind of an arrogant bastard.
Koga's trying to muscle his way into the room. What does Kyo think?
Like, is he just sort of waltz in?
Yeah. Describe it for us, Gloomy.
I just waltz in. I just follow everyone like it's my natural place.
Koga doesn't seem to give a fuck.
So he just kind of walks in.
He just kind of walks in.
Hi, Dad. I don't say that.
Hello, Masashi.
Hello.
You never know.
Kyo.
Because we got messed
Son?
up that one time because of it.
Is there something you can be helped with?
Is there something you could?
No.
No.
Wonderful.
I imagine there's probably like this awkward pause of like Kyo's expecting him to leave. And like makes it very clear through his body language that he does.
Hosako is picking up on this. Unagi Gin is absolutely not picking up on this. He's just kind of like sitting there with a dumb look on his face.
Well, isn't he also like completely blind?
Yes, he's stone blind.
Right. That's why I imagine he doesn't pick up on it.
Listen, Kyo, there's
This is the Confederate States. I'm fighting a war of attrition.
Kyo, a lot's happened since the last time you since the last time you came here, there have been a lot of developments in the family, and, you know, a lot of things were exchanged back and forth. It's a lot to take in, I know, but, she's, like, very visibly, like, stuttering and, like, not having a good time.
That's all well. I am aware of the changes. However, we do have some things to discuss.
Oh, you and I?
And Father as well.
Koga, Masashi.
Don't you mean Masa?
Yeah. She, like, corrects herself. Kyo-san and
Did he
I.
say, do you mean Masashi?
Oh God.
God. I'm never gonna get
I
it
hate Koga. I hate him so much.
Okay.
That was the intention.
Okay. Masashi, honey, Kyo-san and I have some things to discuss with Father. Just somewhat private matters. Could you give us some space? Just a little bit.
Koga will reluctantly leave the room since his wife.
Yeah. Waifu. Also, mark that on your character sheet, actually. New relationship, wife. I got a wife.
Cool.
Okay. Alright, we should be free of prying ears. Is there something I can help you with, brother?
I'm sure you may have picked up on some of it, at least. My reason for being here.
Does it
I
pertain
have,
to Koga?
in a certain sense, not officially at least. But overall, I'm here to. I'm escorting Gensai.
Gensai? The Mia?
He is. Yes, he is under my charge. To me by the Emperor herself.
She kind of, like, runs her hands through her hair, and she's like, God, I hadn't thought of that. That's a lot to take in.
Where's Yorihiko?
Yorihiko? He should be in the palace, I think. If he hasn't left again already, she just throws up her hands. But I don't think he has. If there's anywhere, he's probably either in the palace, in the bar, doing something. I don't know. He's just currently reveling in all the attention he's been getting.
All the attention he's been getting.
Yeah. Did you not hear?
No.
He attacked He attacked a random fleet of tortoise on the drowned merchant river before he headed out into open waters. He's been just sort of giving away the spoils of war he's built up. Just throwing it into the streets. The people love him. The city's rich for it, but what? Where's the profit? I just don't get it.
You need to listen to me. He's likely going to be removed very soon. It's going to happen regardless. And I'm of the opinion that we should be taking advantage of it.
You hear
Nagigin just kind of like kind of like laughing to himself slut, just very quietly at the change of development of whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Sooner rather than later, I should hope. Oh yes, I can see many things. I might be blind, but I can see this will get very interesting very quickly. I suppose that's all an old man can hope for. Oh, my son. He grabs Kyo by the face, like, not, like, hard, but, like, it's very invasive. He just, like, grabs Kyo by the face and just, like, runs his hands over your face and your body and is like, No new scars. Still so pretty despite the eye. Oh.
This guy's weird. Can we throw him off a cliff?
Is this a Mantis or a Dark Souls NPC?
For real.
Spider, it's the same thing, and we both know it.
Okay, yeah, that's true. All the Mantis are fucking weirdos.
Your NPCs are all fucking weirdos.
Okay, that's true. I think we are gonna end on that note because it's like almost fucking 12:30, and I'm starting to run out of steam.
Okay.
I was
And I'm really excited for Prison Break.
oh
Give
boy.
it to me. You're life.
You'll get it. Chill out.
I was looking at the chat.
God, you people are fucking bizarre. All right, thank you all so much for coming today. I have more banners that need updating, so tune in next week. Oh, I totally fucking forgot to announce. I have a YouTube channel now. I'm not really doing anything like super interesting with it. I'm gonna start uploading like edited VODs of us playing video games and stuff, and I'm gonna upload the board game VODs as well. But the most important thing is I've been uploading edited VODs of this. It's not too extensive. It's mostly just like, yeah, she was the first to subscribe, I think. It's mostly just like me compacting like the streams together, editing out some technical difficulties and editing out like the BRB streams. I think it's been going pretty well, and I hope you all subscribe, like, follow, drop that dank like, follow, and subscribe. I will catch you on the flip side.
Why don't you defenestrate the fucking